Hello, how's everyone doing? Hello V, Alex, Zeke, Jinx. Hi guys, how you doing? How you doing? I hope you're all doing great. My favorite host of all, host of all time has to be either Abeholz or Pramanix. I see. The gig or the nice box, I see. What is up, Collider? I'm good. I'm good. I had a day off today. I had multiple things that I actually got done. And look at that, bro. Every fucking time, I have noticed that there is actually some sort of like glitch in YouTube. Like whenever you want to actually have the, you know, the thing looped, the very moment you actually click out of that window, it actually forgets that it has to loop and it just moves on to whatever the fuck it wants. I tested it out, and I came to find out that, yeah, you know what? It will loop as long as you stay in the window. The very moment you click out of it, it forgets that it has to fucking loop. Anyway, I got multiple things done. I also had a package that arrived today. Night shift work for me, so I'll be lurking. Okay, enjoy, Zeke. And I really hope we will be able to finish the collab today. Last time, it really took quite a while for us to only get through like half an hour, and we still have like an hour more or so. So today I really want to keep it a little bit focused. That being said, I do not really want to rush it, so we'll see if we will manage or not. Now, I better call V. If I really want to keep things focused, then I might as well call V. To have him once again a guest today.
Hello.
Hi V.
Hey Collider.
How you doing?
Very good. How about yourself?
I'm decent. I am good. The heat is really getting to me, but at the very least I'm well rested and Well, I guess mighty fine.
I see. Well, I get the heat part. I was dying from heat a couple of moments ago myself, actually. It's like 40 Celsius here.
Yeah, it's the same here. Not exactly 40, but 40 on the sun, most definitely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, let me open up the window real quick. Oh, by
Alright.
the way, for the luggage, for the for the package that arrived, I received like a new handles for my Switch. I have been meaning to buy those for like 2 months now. And as a special like offer, I also got a game. I actually got Fire Emblem 3 Hopes.
Ooh, nice.
I do know that it's actually like a spin-off like retelling of the actual like Three Houses. So I haven't played Three Houses, so I have no idea what's different. I do know that there is a new protagonist. And man, I was playing I was testing it out right before the stream, and I was like, "Fuck, it's actually kind of good."
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah, I games like these, I would actually love to, play on stream, but because it's Nintendo, I steer clear from them.
You need a capture card, anyways.
I do have a capture card. I used to actually stream from I used to actually stream games from my PS4. You see, it did it again. I had fucking loop on, and it did. Give me a sec. Sorry.
YouTube quirks.
YouTube glitches.
I don't understand why they added that option only for it to, like, forget it.
It's a glitch. It's not meant to forget it. It just forgets it for some reason. The very moment you do not have, the window clicked on. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, I do have a capture card. I used to actually stream games from my PS4. It wasn't really as easy because the cables really become a jumbled mess. Like, you have to connect a capture card with the PC along with with the console, and that is actually a little bit of a mess because I do have quite a distance from my PC tower with the PS4. But
Yeah.
maybe with the Nintendo Switch it might actually be a little bit better. I don't know, because the Switch can be removed.
Yeah.
But then again, I do have so many games to play, which, at this point, it's not like it's needed.
Yeah.
It's just an idea.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Anyway, how about you? Like, any news from your end or anything you want to share?
Well, I actually, that other day, remember when I told you I don't have work? Turns out I did, but I didn't miss it, thank God.
Wait, what?
It turns out they gave the day off for another branch that had just a similar name to our branch, and I didn't read it very well at the time during the stream because I was locked in on the stream that time. So like, oh shit. Yeah.
Thank goodness you actually noticed. Like, it had like, let me guess, it had like a different last name or something like that. So
Yeah, different letter and last name.
wow.
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, we finished early enough in order for you to actually get proper sleep, right?
Oh yeah, no, that was like on Tuesday. I'm fine.
Ah, okay, good. Okay,
Yeah.
so let me go right ahead, switch the screen, and then we can continue on from the third node that we had finished.
Only 3 nodes. Only 3 nodes.
Only 3 nodes. Well, here it goes, like another like 2-hour stream over here actually for going to 3 more. Not gonna lie, the story pieces are kind of large, like nothing compared to the first, like the first, the second, and the third canto, which every node was like maybe 5-10 minutes.
At best, yeah. This is like Kanto 8 kind of pacing.
Exactly. Anyway, let's go.
Don't forget,
It's
tomorrow's
so.
Walpurgis.
Excuse me.
Tomorrow's Walpurgis.
Tomorrow it's like Walpurgis. God damn it! I probably do have to actually play a little bit of Mirror Dungeon today because I came to find out. Like, good thing that you actually reminded me. I came to realize that I still have like 8 hours or so in order for me to actually get some points for the event, and with the points I had so far, I got um I got 12 out of the 20, tickets. So I could grind a little bit for like 20 for 8 more tickets, which is not half bad.
That
If you
is not that bad.
if you consider that literally one ticket is like 160 uh 160 lunacy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically I'm getting like 3200 lunacy with the event.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello Jersey, welcome
That's
to
well
stream.
close.
1 hour for 3 nodes. Goddamn. No. 2 hours for 3 nodes, Zeke.
Even worse. Even
a,
worse.
a little bit longer, but technically speaking, there was a lot of stalling and a lot of, Here's what it is. Here's what it is. Anyway, yeah, so might as well. So maybe at the end, I'm probably gonna do a mirror dungeon. Maybe I'm gonna do it on my own, or maybe I'm gonna do it live. I'll consider. I don't know. Now, let me see. Let me open up the screen again. And man, did you actually saw the screen? Literally the first thing Dante says, and literally the first thing I'm gonna have to read out loud. It's so big.
That's what she said.
Yes. What the fuck? Why do we start with this? Why do we start like that?
He's referring to the ship. Trust me.
Most definitely the ship. Yes. Which ship though?
Yes. The one in the background.
Ah, sorry. Lots of sidetracking during those 2 hours. Yep, indeed. Amazing. I didn't know there were remaining vessels of this class in Iberia. It's a little loud. Wait a minute. Oh man, here we go. I'm gonna have to read Don Quixote lines now. SP her name here. It is called by the name Rebellion de las Masas. Masas. Oh man.
What does that mean?
Masa in Greek literally means chewing.
Oh my god.
Rebellion de las chewing. I'm actually glad that this game will put this time Walpurgis is just encephaline events. I can just do my pools, do MD, and then continue with NTE new content. Oh yeah, I lost the bag yesterday, by the way, Zeke. For 10 fucking pools, I was playing with the other people. Like I was playing with Labris and Janet. Like we did like a mock run of tomorrow's like community nights, on Final Fantasy 14. And by the time we were done, it was like 2 a.m. and I was like, "Fuck, NT!" Oh, I opened up NT. It's actually uploading. It's actually on maintenance, and I'm like, "Fuck, impossible." It said that I had like 12 or more hours, and then it came to mind that yeah, it doesn't matter. Because of time zones, it doesn't matter what what time the banners have. Don't worry, the pity will stay. I don't care about the pity. I lost the fucking bike, man. I grinded 120 pulls only to fucking lose it on the last 10 pull. Oh. Man, what a pain.
That is painful.
It is painful. It is painful. Like, I needed exactly 10 more pulls, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it the following day. And because of work, I obviously didn't have any time. By the time I returned, because I also have vocal lessons yesterday, it was like 9 p.m. I called the gang. We played a little bit of Final Fantasy 14. And by the time we were done with that as well, it was on maintenance.
Yep.
A day can go by so fucking fast.
That indeed. If you lose track of time, it can feel like that.
Clarification from last stream: Iberia is just straight up Spain, and canonically they also speak Spanish, which is why there is a lot of Spanish in this event. Ah, so it is the Spanish Inquisition. Yes.
No, not the Spanish Inquisition
Spanish
again.
Inquisition. When the banner rerun again, you'll only need to do a temple to get the bike skin. Are you sure? Like, it saves that? Like, it saves the, the progress for the skins? Because if it does, then we're golden. Like, I just have to wait a couple of months, which is not half bad. Is this something that it was announced? Because I didn't check. I didn't read it anywhere. Oh, and another thing that is good news. Did you saw the post, like, that was sent on the server V?
Yeah, I saw it.
Man, that character, goddamn, I'm pulling that character.
Oh,
new
I gotta be there.
Rex, like, goddamn, he looks so much like Alexander, goddamn. Even the fucking hair in the back, if you notice, is actually red.
Yeah. He has like bangs as well.
Yeah.
Under his neck.
God damn. Like, I cannot ask for like a better thing to actually have like my character literally in every gacha featured. I'm really making a multiverse out of things.
Yeah. We got Virgilius, we got Chaos, and now we got this guy.
We got Mighty as well. We got Lighter.
Oh yeah, Mighty, Lighter.
Yeah. And Raithi also in Genshin, but I never actually, got him on Genshin.
I don't know who that is.
It's the Wolf Boy, who also is actually an undercover police officer. The cosmetics PT will remain on the banner. Nice. NT new update looks great, but too bad my device is too ass. I mean, you only have to, like, in these kinds of games, it's always best to actually play on PC. There may be mobile games in a sense, but yeah, far better on PC. The first I see, I immediately goes, oh, Collab will surely love this. He's so good. He's so good, like he has so much aura. This Rex guy, and I actually get many recommended of the animations from Silver Palace, and it looks so good. And yes, apparently Cinderella is gonna be a boss battle. Indeed, she is gonna be. But she exists also as a unit for you to actually pull down the line. Like, she already is a playable character in the beta, and I'm like, yes. Yes! Anyway, I'm stalling again. We should really move on.
Yeah, we should get going.
Rebellion de las Masas. Revolter of the Masses. Oh, now it's English. Man, I get the feeling that that Spanish sometimes, whenever they feel like, even or the word is gonna have like an English origin, or it's actually gonna have a Greek origin. Whenever how it fits nice to them. And name very much mired in peculiarity indeed. Hangla chimed in that he was rather fond of it, with its size being about the same as the boat from his home, while Ishmael quickly jumped in to correct us that its size alone wasn't anything special at the Great Lake, but we are not at the Great Lake, are we?
No, don't think so, man.
Yeah, it was still pretty big compared to Mephi or the Indigo Elder's skiff. I thought it was going to be somewhere around Mephi's size at most. Are you sure you can get this ship fixed in a day or two? As I briefed you yesterday, the great majority of the time-consuming repairs had already been compelled by the villagers. First line of Utis, baby, let's go. The extent of our repair efforts only concerns a few components within the vessel that the villagers could not repair, which shouldn't take us much time. Convenient. Unless parts that are unfamiliar to Faust are also malfunctioning, such as the core engine, remaining repairs should be sufficiently managed by Faust. Man, you can actually see, once again, like, the distance between the characters is actually important here. I mean, it's to be expected when it comes to Utis, but I'm just saying, you know. Not like we have not
Oh
seen
yeah.
Faust actually approach, you know, closely Dante before, but I, you know, put attention to small details like this, which sometimes are, you know, important.
Yeah, exactly.
Despite Utis's confident declaration, I could not help but feel oddly unsettled as I looked at the ship. I don't know why, but something tells me that we don't want to linger here for too long. Why is that, Dante? I need to do it in Virgilia's voice. Why is that, Dante? Still, Dante. Still, please be thorough about it, just in case. I'd rather not sit on a sinking ship again. The experience of the Great Lake was enough. Do not worry, Dante. Unlike Mephistopheles, most functions of this vessel, buoyancy gear, propellers, steering gear, are all in operation capacity. This repair should be much easier than the case with Mephistopheles. Can you imagine? Oh, we have to wait a couple of months for this ship to get fixed.
Yeah.
Just wait until the Arknights X Limbus Canto.
Oh yes.
Yes.
What a canto, eh?
Yeah, what a canto. They seem confident enough. It should be safe this time around, right? Gregor said calmly. Are we talking that rope to climb? Are we taking? Excuse me. She's probably saying taking. Yes. Are we taking that rope to climb up to the ship? No, there's a lift-like apparatus down here. It should take us up to the ship. Its stability was verified yesterday. Let us board the lift. You're 100% certain, right? The boat is afloat right now. Dante, I don't think it will be sinking anytime soon. I wouldn't... Wouldn't that be nice? My guy has seen some shit. Limbus X Arknights Part 2 will happen, trust. I hope, Alex. And I hope they will make the first one available too, because I do want to get the egos and you know, the collab stuff. It would be nice. Oh yeah, are you two just...
Ego I really...
Yeah?
Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
I said the only ego I really want is the Unbrilliant Glory one for Gregor. Looks awesome.
Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to have it as a collection. I don't care if it's useful or not. Oh, are you two just going to faff about down here? We're heading up now. No, we're going with you. As I made my way into the vessel's bridge, I was greeted by the extravagant... Oh no, negative sail. They are so foul for using that track here. I was greeted by the extravagant interior that was as gaudy as its exterior. Man, that piano tile that immediately starts, you know...
Yeah.
The negative sail, it's PTSD to me now. This isn't...
One of my favorite tracks.
It is an extremely good track. This isn't really gold, is it? Sure, it's shiny as heck in here. I've got butterflies in my stomach. Ass. As, probably. Oh. Aesthetically satisfying, she says. Okay, thank you, Sinclair. I'm too ostentatious. Not quite my style. Ostentatious? Wait a minute, what does that mean?
Instantaneous, like...
Not instantaneous, instantatious, something like that. Like, this is actually a word I do not know what it means. Ostentatious.
Flashy, extravagant, or pretentious display designed to attract attention and impress others. Oh.
Oh, so it's too flashy, basically. Okay, I see. Thanks for that, V.
I got you.
Hello, random dude. Welcome to the stream. Kim said that part 2 will never come out because he wants to keep it a bit special. I mean, a rerun at least. People already rage bait people who plan to get Salvador Greg that don't have a brilliant glory, due to how good that ego with that ID. I see. Our young Mephi is also quite the excellent vessel. Yet, imagine the adventures we could embark on aboard this vessel, most lavishly decorated. As Faust and Nutis were working on one of the control panels, Ismail walked out to another and interfaced with it before giving a knowing nod. This must have been an investigative or research vessel of sorts, but it does seem a bit extravagant for one of those, though. Look, coordinates. She literally just says look coordinates. Updating in real time, it seems. Oh, look, a dandelion. Must be the last one of the season. That's what that reminded me. The coordinates seem to have been set to somewhere out in the middle of the ocean. Maybe it points to a small islet? Oh no.
Is
Yes.
island like a smaller island?
I think. Islet? I'm not sure how it's meant to be pronounced.
Yeah,
Anyway,
islet.
the off-brand protagonist is here. Nope, not Islet there. Ugh. Heathcliff got scared by seeing. You know what? I'm not gonna be joking about this. Not again. I'm probably shooting myself in the foot for doing that. The only Arknights ego I don't have is the Hongla one. Only one missing. Damn. Blessed me with my pulls during. Kim Ji-hoon blessed me with my pulls during the AK banner. I got Greg ego and Faust ego last minute when I already gave up hope. Bro. Bravo. Blimey, lass. You sure know how to sneak up on people. Mayors? What? Did I actually surprise you? I did ask if you guys were gonna come fix the boat today. Still, I didn't know you'd be here. Why are the coordinates set to this location? There are several undersea cities beneath those coordinates, collectively known as Aegir. Gramps' home. I see, understood. What was understood, if I may ask? It is now understood why the promise to repair this ship was sufficient to earn their trust and the title of saviors. What's she on about? Someone gets translating. Consolidating and cross-referencing the observed particular circumstances of the village and the statements from the village chief, alongside information garnered from the exchange with mayors, it is possible to gauge the significance this ship's repairs has to the local populace. He literally actually has a long pause here. Why is that, bro? You're literally running every single sentence. Of course, while this may constitute as a sequence of logical connections that poses a certain challenge for Heathcliff to comprehend, to employ any degree of effort to attempt to explain it in more digestive language would constitute a pursuit of inefficiency. That is Faust, she. You know why? Because the true sign of being smart is to be able to explain something as simply as possible. And obviously, that says something about you. No offense. Am I being too harsh, V?
No, don't think so at all.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Age is basically Arknights Atlantis, by the way. They are technologically advanced compared to the outside world. I see. I'm not putting much hope on my luck with tomorrow's banner, because I feel like I already throw away all my luck on today NTE gacha pool. Basically, she can't be bothered. Yeah, Jinx, indeed she cannot, and that is really showing something, doesn't it? Also, Zeke, wait a minute? Did you actually got the character in 10 polls, man? Oh, she's not that smart, and he's just parroting that what she's hearing. I know. She's a little bit like Ismail, like she's a little bit full of herself. She only has like Giselshaft in order to thank for everything that she does know. Not to say that she's not a logical individual, but obviously, like, she loves to actually, being glazed, for starters, which that is not really, genius behavior. Geniuses don't give a shit what others think of them. And when it comes down to well, putting things, you know, in terms of like putting things in simple terms for the sake of everyone to actually be on the same page, she just can't be bothered. Now, that only screams one thing: idiot. Let's just say I was planning for the glider and just for the glider, but my god decided to mess with me and give me the Cinco A1 in 50 pulls. God damn, Zeke. Bravo. At least Faust has good excuse. I will forever slander Ismail. No, she doesn't have a really good excuse. She's just finding a excuse that is logical. But to me, it's not logical enough. Like, it's not good enough, actually. Like, she's finding, like, some sort of, like, way to brush it off. That makes sense. But, necessarily speaking, it's a little bit, you know, the true inefficiency here is to have your crew not knowing what the fuck you're doing or what the fuck you're trying to say. So, that is the true inefficiency. I'm not sure why I'm stuck here, you know, literally shitting on Faust. But today I was feeling like that. and I'm fucked. I'm fucked because I don't have resources to build her. Now she's rotting in my roster. Don't worry, you can take your time whenever you feel like, Zeke. Sorry, what you wanted to say, V?
I said this is one of the rare times Faust had an L, just like Otis.
Yeah, this collab, it's showing sides of the characters we love that we would rather not see.
Yes, exactly.
Poor Heathcliff. He actually just, man, the fact that he gripped his, you know, his fist and his eyes go dark, and I'm like, man, you can still see that nobody's taking him seriously.
It was his birthday yesterday.
What? Oh man, now I feel bad again for not streaming on the day where some sinner is fucking. Oh man, I've never streamed on a sinner's birthday. I have missed like 5 birthdays so far.
I thought Janet told you. I thought you guys
No,
knew.
she didn't do. She didn't tell me. We didn't spoke much of, you know, about the Limbus yesterday. We were talking about Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, that's fair.
Heathcliff getting bullied somehow. Oh yeah, 17th of July. Yeah, indeed. 7th of July. Excuse me. Lower the baton, I implore you. I shall explain it in full. Yisang actually trying to defuse the situation. Hey, I'm on Heathcliff with this one, by the way. Heathcliff,
Same.
bonk her. Sorry, V. What?
I said, yeah, me too. I'm with Heathcliff.
Huh, I was wondering when Miss Smartass would start gabbing like that again. So what's she on about? It's Miss Smartass! This is the first time someone finally spoke the truth. Heathcliff's shoulders were relaxed. It didn't seem like he was actually going to swing the bat. He placed it lightly over his shoulder with a sigh. A brief observation of the village seemed to suggest that their subsistence situation was quite dire. Much of their daily sustenance consisted of dried food, most of them made of long-term storage purposes. Considering what Skadi said about how the coastal areas are full of danger, maybe those dried seafood aren't from around here either. Faust seething as Yisang once again indirectly flexes he's the actual genius of the group. Yep. A true genius would know how to defuse a situation in order to, instead of throwing oil to the fire. Maybe it's food they packed when they first came to Faro Muerto? Some villagers were armed, yeah, and those sea terrors weren't exactly that formidable, but given the state the villagers are in, I doubt they'll have an easy time repelling those monsters. Indeed, that brings us to the question of sustenance. Right, I get what's going on here. The lass and her granddad are about to visit their hometown, and they're trying to get some food supplies from there to feed the villagers. And to convince them, they are planning to use the fact they are from the same neck of the woods, or sea, I guess. Oh, so we're not just repairing their ship; we're preparing their food supply plan too. I mean, there was gonna be an end goal, no? Huh? What's wrong? It's, While the expressions were rather crude, Heathcliff's summary of the situation was clear, to the point, and easily understood. The sinner stared at him with mild surprise. Ah, man. You sang and Heathcliff, the true smart people in this fucking place. God damn. God damn, I'm getting a lot of satisfaction from this.
Yes.
Yes. Heth smarter than Faust. Yep.
Yep. I'm gonna
Casual
agree with
big.
that.
Yeah. The Cow's big smart Cliff W moment. Faust the shit could never. Yep. Man. Actually, I think, by the way, the quote about true intellectuals, the fact that, true intelligence is shown by explaining something complicated in the most simplest way possible. I think that's something that Albert Einstein had said. Like, this is something I had read somewhere, I'm pretty sure. It was either Albert Einstein or some other scientist, I could be wrong. But I do remember that was actually from an actual historical, inventor who actually said that. And I'm like, yeah, well, surprisingly enough, Heathcliff actually is topping Faust right here. And I did too, Dante said. What's with them annoying looks? Wait, oh, you sods. You don't think I'm that dim-witted, do you? Top-notch intuition. Hey, at the very least, Ryoshu speaks when it matters. She never insults Heathcliff compared to certain other characters over here. It's just that it's been a while since you've shown this side of yourself. Thinking back, Heathcliff's intuition's always been excellent, and he'd often put together surprisingly accurate conclusions with impressive speed. Man, he really is a fucking detective. You know, when you really think about it, it's kind of your fault for... Sinclair, what the fuck? It's been too soft. I've been too soft on you lately, haven't I? Or get back here. Now, with those fools out of the conversation, was he correct? Utis, why you question it? Utis wants to catch another L, man. What is happening today? Utis looks away from the usual chaos and asks Mayors. Honestly, I'm surprised. He was on point. Yeah, food's been running low in the village. At this rate, we won't last another year. And the Aegir will. I'm sure they will welcome us with open arms. I don't want to come off like I'm overly worried, but do you think they'll welcome the others too? Unlike mayors or chief, they are not Aegir. I believe they will. Iberia suspects and hates the Aegir for no other reason than that we are from the sea, but our home cannot have fallen so low as to abandon a group of starving land dwellers. PV, might thou explain to us who the Aegir are? I had initially thought I had initially thought it to be a reference to a region, yet it also seems to refer to an affiliation of sorts. Wow. Never forget that Heathcliff is the third sinner with the amount of IDs in the most big brain category, equal to Yi Sang, and only passed by one from Faust, debatably. Also, Ishmael has none, 0. Yeah, I know, Jinx. I think you've told us before. Her counter is around the corner, man. Mm-hmm. It is. It still remains around the corner. Hey, look, if I didn't had to actually go through the collab and the the April Fools, we would actually be playing Canton 9 right now, okay? So it's not my fault in this case. Oh yeah, the people of Terra are mega racist. Why am I not surprised? For anyone infected with oropathy and certain races too. Yeah, I know. They also love to, migrate illegally from country to country, which is something that the sinners reasonably so will flabbergasted about. Maybe there's something like nest dwellers, though I don't think I've heard of a nest that accepts backstage people with open arms. Oh yeah, we're also racist in the city, that's right. A backstreeter, bruh, he's probably full of fleas. Can you imagine, V?
Yep.
Yep. That's the thing. It's that bad because you can't imagine.
Yeah, exactly. And it's Rodia that's bringing it up too, so it makes it worse.
Mm-hmm. How would you call someone from the backstreets? I call them backstreeter, but does that sound correct? Backstreeter.
Right.
Oh, damn, bro's playing the brand new Arknights event. Not brand new, man. Brand old. Hello, Reese's. Welcome to stream.
I would call the Backstreets residents snobs. Filthy snobs.
Snobs?
Yeah. Yep.
Who are they? Wait a minute. Who are they snobbing? They are the ones who are getting snobbed.
You're the one that's gonna get snobbed. And in a regular Backstreets, your like guts are probably gonna get harvested and sold. This is canon, by the way.
I know, but how do you call someone like who's from the backstreets? Like snob. You would assume that they are really just snobbing people. I don't think they are the snobs. They are the ones who get snobbed. You know what I mean?
I mean, I get you, but also Backstreets force the worst out of people. They have to live every single day. They have to be desperate.
Yeah, but they're not really snobbing you if they're actually harvesting your intestines. I would assume that is not called snobbing. Snobbing is ignoring someone in a sense. So that the only thing that they're not gonna do is ignore you. They are probably gonna hurt you, but that is not really ignoring you. You know what I mean? You can call them trash. Hey, you know what? Trash.
That's why I said rats.
Sorry?
I said that's why I call them rats as well.
Rats could be yeah, a way to call them. Or maybe they used to be some rich folk. Rodia said, if they call them nest-offs easier here, then does that make the rabbit-eared lass easier too? Ooh. Heathcliff became a racist without him even knowing. God damn.
Rabbit-eared ager. That sounds like a slur.
Yeah. Actually, yes. And the thing is, like, you're comparing an elf with a fucking rabbit girl. Like, in a sense, by logical sense, it is racist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We exchange racism for extreme classism and terrific capitalism. Yeah. Rabbit-eared ager. Yep. Wait. In the world you came from, do they not distinguish between races? If you live in Russia, we're all one community. That is not entirely true. Delineation between races is a concept that does exist. Racism is what it's called. Though I only saw them in the fathoms, there were those terrifying things called the cuckoo spawns. Ugh, the cuckoo spawns. However, as a general rule, it can be said that humans should be the only intelligent life forms in the city. Now, Faust is the racist. Man, are we having a fucking contest here? Are we having like competitive racism? Should I start throwing gamer words? German racism. Oh yeah, her fucking how would you call wait a minute, how it's called? Fuck. Come on, there is the meme, the not the DNA. The something memory DNA something. I cannot remember. The meme that basically, is like the ancestral DNA basically is calling to her. Elves is actually a different race. I mean, yeah, makes. Wait a minute. There are elves, and then there are Aegir in the world of Arknights. Okay, I didn't know that. Now I'm the racist one. Can you imagine? Round 4, baby. These races against the cuckoo spawns, to be fair, and other fuckeries out of the outskirts. Hey, look. If they are sentient beings, then you are being racist right now. Aegir are fish-esque people. Elves are their own thing. Oh, I see. So basically, water elves. Taboo violation. Yeah, elves are also an endangered species. Makes sense, no? I mean, historically speaking too, not historically, mythologically speaking, because you cannot just stumble upon an elf village like like you're in a fantasy adventure or whatever, or an off-brand. I'm waiting for the guy to actually change the tab. Thank you. The people of Terra have slightly varying appearances depending on their race, like my Cautus ears. Cautus. That sounds a little bit like Greek for cat. Gatos in Greek actually means cat. So why would you name why her bunny ears are actually named after, as if it sounds like it's actually cat-like ears. And I've got pointed ears because I'm an Aegir. But it's not a characteristic every Aegir shares. The closest idea to what they are discussing appears to be Don Quixote seemed to be struggling to finish her sentence. Mesol stepped in to continue. By context clues and the manner of word usage, including the means of classification, the closest example in our world would be bloodfiends. Yeah, I assumed this is where it was gonna go. Similar external appearances to humans, different natures, and comparable sapiens. It is of my belief that bloodfiends are ostracized due to their nature that maketh coexistence with humans difficult. It may be that the Aegir are also. I'm sure some of them do possess qualities that make coexistence with others difficult, but they are probably rare. Oh yeah! This time it's just blatant racism. Come on. Then wherefore are they made subjects of suspicion and hatred? Well, young. Young. I was about to say young Quixote. Old Quixote. Let me tell you about competitive racism. Wait a minute. I missed a lot of chats here. Elves are more immunocompromised to the rock cancer, originium. This causes elves die easily to oropathy, and most who get it usually have a few months to live. Oh, I see. It is their right to attempt to put parasitic babies in you. What the fuck? And it is your right to
What?
kill them on sight like the godless monsters they are, as the head intended for us actual deserving humans. Oh, sorry. Jinx is, Jinx is sharing his thoughts about about the city. I see. So sorry. That makes sense, Jinx. Indeed, you're absolutely right. Mayors for different races have pointy ears. Hello, Janet. Police Gregor jump scare. Oh, oops, I'm behind with VOD. Ignore me. Take your time. Take your time, Janet. So again, for you to pay the T Corp tax. Gregor with the Polish dub would be peak, not gonna lie. Perhaps. Ask Sinclair later, Don. Competitive racism. Actually, Sinclair would know. Competitive racism is this metaphor reventagio. Not really, but it could be. That's... Well, the language is new, but the idea itself is pretty familiar to the city folks like us. Oh man, quite the conversation we started. Think of feathers of fallen wings. Kids born in the black streets, people who replace their body parts with prosthetics. The form differs, yet its essence we find. Sorry, I didn't have time for that. We find the thread. Something about how we keep finding these similarities in the ways of our lives, despite finding ourselves in a distant world with different rules, races, and humans. It's still better than the fucking city, though. Felt oddly discomforting. The point is, you guys are doing us a real solid by fixing up the ship. If I didn't know any better, I would say that Mayors is actually the character who dies in this canto. Am I wrong, V?
I'm gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know. Her appearance was
like
random.
the kid. Yeah, like the kid that appears out of nowhere and you're like, okay, that one dies. And actually dies.
It's like Yuri, Kanto 1, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's exactly the fucking vibe I just got.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised if she dies.
Yeah, I can really think of like 2 races in Arknights that deserve the racism. Really? The guy Gregory is based on in his unbrilliant glory, ego is Polish, so it would be fitting. This canto. Yeah, well, that's why I'm saying if I didn't know any better. So for this canto, quote unquote, it's Yuri all over again. It certainly is. Let's move on from those gloomy conversations, okay? Oh, Mayors, come on now. Don't you want to talk more about racism? I want to show you the cooler parts of the ship. This way. Okay, then.
The ship has more parts.
Sorry?
The ship has more parts.
Apparently. The ship tour may have to wait, Klaus said. The repairs are almost completed, but an issue has arisen. Issue? Wow, that's not reassuring at all. Multiple life forms identified ahead, assumed to be the Sea Terror Horde. Here we go, the combat node as usual. The ship's radar system seems to suggest that the vessel is surrounded. They're the same monsters from yesterday. Executive Manager, please order us to prepare for battle. Damn it, are they the Sea Terrors you encountered? They look a bit different, but yeah, probably. There's a lot of them, but if our last experience tells us anything, we should be able to handle this. Mia, please support us in battle like you did yesterday. Hast thou fight young Mayors? I feel like I'm just gonna get in your way. Then guys, find a place to keep Mayors as far as possible from the battle. Then let's hurry down there. We don't want them to damaging the ship any further. Okay, combat, and then we're moving on to the end of the node. The remaining identities have all returned to the sea. Is everyone okay? It was just like our last skirmish. Sea terrors that had surrounded the ship returned to sea even before the battle came to an end. And their retreat felt too orderly and deliberate to be just running away. It's almost like they're making a tactical retreat. We're doing peachy, but what about the ship? Foul, is the ship okay? Minor damages to the hull, but nothing that will impede the ship's operational capabilities. Phew. So I'm noticed during the battle, I might be wrong, of course, but I think I'm noticed how around the end of the battle, those monsters were starting to go after the manager. You're probably right, actually. I noticed too, at some point during our battle, those monsters realized that it's the manager who's commanding the rest of us. Oh, damn. I sensed the very same. Their movements were fluid and adaptive, as though they were learning our behavior. Why does the Church of the Deep worship monsters like them? That ain't much of a question, innit? They must have all gone mental. Hey, Heathcliff has the real answers. About 80% of Rhodes Island employees are war criminals as well. Oh man, god damn, what a paradise. Amiga's probably one too. Really? Man, too bad I don't know the lore. It would be 1,000 times more satisfying if I knew everything that they have gone through and everything that they have done. It's really funny that Amiga speaks Japanese while everyone speaks Korean. Hey, look, do you know like this multiverse, like multiverse understanding, similar to how Tekken works? Like the cutscene plays, everyone's speaking their own language, but everyone understands each other. That is like the bestest thing.
Yeah, true.
Amiga should have gotten her Aussie accent somehow. Okay, most of the operators are good people. The problem is we recruit a handful of very controversial and morally ambiguous individuals. Damn. My point still stands. Kobe can't do no wrong. Who's Kobe? V.
It's an operator.
Okay.
Arknights operator. Yeah.
Nice, I see. I'm sure they have many reasons, but Seaborns are beings of infinite potential, so much so that there is a superlative big enough to big enough to properly convey the scale. As organisms, they can endlessly evolve and adapt. Every time they encounter a new environment or a new element, they transform themselves and other Seaborns. Maybe that's their draw. The fascination may be an attitude most befitting a researcher, yet the transformation of fascination into idolatry is, if I may be frank, not entirely positive. Also, idolatry is a Greek word. Do you know what it means? Hello, Nino, welcome to the stream.
I do not.
So it does have like, it's a combination it's a combination word as usual, because Greek really works like that. It consists of the word idol and latria, which means like latria actually has a little bit of like a very like fluid meaning. It could basically mean that you love something, or you obsess over something, or that you worship something. In this case, it's more like worship. So basically, you know, idol worship, worshipping is what it's trying to, convey.
I understand.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
How's this guy been able to replay the event? Calm down, man. Sorry, Nino. Sorry to disappoint, but yeah, that's the only way I can actually go through an event that I was never here to enjoy at the time. Kobe can get high mushrooms and call over all Sargonian tribes over to Rhodes Island. What the heck? The possibilities are never endless. Remove the endless.
By the way, Collider, I forgot to add something. There is an office in the Project Moon universe that is basically just Bloodborne hunters. It is literally just Bloodborne hunters. I won't tell you what office it is, but you'll find out soon enough.
Wait a minute, it's not the ones we're getting just now.
No, it's not them.
It almost looks like them. I was like, hey, Bloodborne. Oh man. So there is something that is even more accurate.
Yes, they have like this gothic aesthetic with like those how do I say it? Like those intricate spear looking weapons, I would say.
Nice.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of like Don Quixote's lance.
I get it. Collider is using hyperbolic time chamber. the bloodborne hunters are cool. Yeah, indeed they are. I got robbed by the Time Reaper, but somehow I didn't be frozen in place, or I don't know. I don't remember. The days seem faster. Yeah, I know. The Abyssal Hunters are basically the Bloodborne Hunters of Arknights too. Oh, I see. I find them pretty uncomfortable. They just remind me of whales. Ishmael says. Then can they adapt to learn a language to communicate with us? What? Going by everything we heard, I think they sound really smart. Mayur's eyes went round at Hongla's suggestion. She brought her hands to her mouth, surprised. It sure was something. I heard that there was a Seaborn who could talk. If non-humans speak their language, the language of humans, regardless of its testament of their intelligence, I can only think of two possibilities as to why they would. One, to communicate with humans, the other to deceive humans. More often than not, it's the latter. What about distortions? Some of them already know how to speak. Distortions are phenomena in which humans transform into monstrous forms, first observed after the White Nights and Dark Days incident. Basically after, you know, after LobCorp.
Yep.
Therefore, that example... therefore that example is irrelevant to this supposition. White Nights and Dark Days... She whispered quietly, but as we were standing rather close to her, we all caught on the hint of joy in her voice. The pillar of light in the city, did it really... How have you come across this knowledge, Miss Mayers? Oh, that's... Ain't it obvious? We've got the culprit right here. The storyteller lass who's been gaping on with no end. Yep. Damn. Yep, Detective Heathcliff actually solves the case once again. Faster than anyone. Look up Opanos. He basically is based on one. Opanos. Oh, god damn, you're absolutely right. The guy is 100% Bloodborne coded. Wow. Cool. Extremely cool, actually. I don't remember what that I have, but I have a feeling I was. The only thing I remember is that I'm seeing this Japanese old hag coming towards me. What the fuck? You know, what kind of what are you referencing exactly just now? Yes, it's been talking non-stop all morning about all kinds of stories, hasn't she? Huh? Not yet, I have not gotten that far. Oh. You again? You didn't get so lost in your own stories that you blabbed all about our company secrets, have you? Otis, Jesus. Nay, if I would simply know. As Don Quixote was subject to yet another round of scolding, Amiga stared out toward the sea, wary the sea terrors might start crawling to the surface once again before turning towards us. I wonder which of the two the Seaborns are. Their sense of self is really faint, so I don't think they will be in either category. I think it's possible that they learn human language out of instinct, that the power of speech might help them survive. It appears that you, Miss Mayers, are quite the expert on the subject of Seaborns. Your knowledge of them goes beyond that fear for one's survival may yield, thereby suggesting a different means of acquisition. Do you by chance worship the Seaborns? Oh, wow. I don't worship Seaborns. Man, Yisang make an accusation the most blatant. Seaborns don't have any hopes or wishes, just desire for survival. I don't know, don't ask me, I'm just forgetting some stuff that happened recently for some reason. I see, Nino. Miss Mayers, does that mean if Seaborns were somehow able to hope? Maybe so. Is that so? The repairs are complete. As we were conversing, Faust descended from the ship with a neatly organized set of tools borrowed from the village. Repairs completed. I'm guessing repairs are done. Yes, the ship is ready to set sail. Did you have a departure time and date in mind? I would prefer if we could depart as soon as possible. We don't have a set time or anything, but I think we should be able to set sail this late afternoon at the earliest. That soon? As you've seen, we don't have a lot to bring with us. By the way, how far out to sea do you guys need to go? We need to find this dimensional door of sorts. I could see the dimensional door's light from the beach at night. It was faint, but given how the light's strong enough to break through the sea fog, we should be able to determine its location somewhere around the coastal waters. So we can go back tonight? The first order of business is to relay this news to the villagers. Yeah, back to the village for now. And we just finished one node. And it took us 1 fucking hour!
Yay, one node.
We are cooked.
We
Wait,
are beyond cooked.
You speak Latin? Your accent seems oddly familiar to me. Yeah, I do speak Greek, not Latin. I mean, we do have like this kind of like Mesopotamian accent here. This Mediterranean accent. All of that for one node. It's massive. Like the fucking nodes themselves are fucking massive. Like within only one node, we explored the ship, we talked about racism, we had a battle, and we actually, well, talked about, you know, idolatry. All of that in one node. We're in for a great start. Oh yeah, the greatest. We are so far, not even halfway yet. I know. It's all my fault. If it was voiced, we could have actually had a little bit more, you know, leeway. But unfortunately, I'm gonna be the one to have to read it out loud. I wonder if normal dudes in the city are several times stronger than the average male, just like the Popo of Terra. You think? I skip story to clear everything first before going back to read. I mean, reading at your leisure is nice. It's just like some Indonesian people who doesn't even know English accent, but I'm wrong. There's something going on in the village. Yeah, I heard it too. I'm hearing people shouting and hollering. When we returned to the village, sea repairs completed, we were welcomed by a rather hostile standoff. A quick count told me there were approximately 20 people assembled at the village square. Were we betrayed? What the fuck? Considering its population, that was pretty much the whole village. Who's that over there? Inquisitor. I think we have been found. Oh, the Spanish Inquisition!
It's the Spanish Inquisition.
We are cooked.
Wait, she looks familiar.
I have no idea who the fuck she is. I don't play Arknights, you know that. The Inquisitor. Yes, she's like a what?
She's like a bug person. Hey, Jinx, can you confirm if she's a bug person? Like that one operator that you can get, like the red and black one. I forgot her name, but her name is like 2 letters. She's a really strong operator that uses bombs too.
Wow. The average folk in Terra is stronger than in the city. The average grade 8 to 6 fixer is stronger than the average soldier. Oh, okay, I see. Recruitable character duelist. She's a burb. Irene, my forehead bestie. Her name is Irene. Oh man, that is actually a Greek name. Do you wanna know, ironically, what does it mean?
Sure.
Irene in Greek means peace.
Oh, that's a good name.
It is indeed a good name, but the thing is, a character like her actually will bring peace her own way. Not the good kind. Oh no, big person. I think he's talking about W. Yeah, W. The Inquisitor, dressed in a well-kept uniform, was about to say about the same height as Don Quixote. Whoa, Dante, what the fuck, man? throwing shade at her right up from the start. The sword and the lamp hanging from her waist sits in stark contrast with the more run-down, ramshackle village. All right then. She's almost looked like a fixer from the city. She almost looked like a fixer from the city. So the Inquisition has discovered our village. Did you really think that you could forever stay out of the Inquisition's gaze, citizen? That's a naive dream. Fabius disappeared from the Inquisition mid-interrogation under charges of suspicion of membership with the Church of the Deep. Within the Church of the Deep. Last known location, Salt Flat. The other Inquisitors have informed me that you have been identified next to pirates in its fingers. In its fingies. Fringies. Excuse me. From a criminal to an outlaw, what a dramatic evolution of your career. But it ends here now. Every citizen here, including you, will be accompanying me to the Inquisition. Oh, we're cooked. They're gonna be tortured from day to night. They're never gonna see the light of day. Peace through violence. Peace through dominance in this case, actually. Hello, U53. Welcome to the stream. Tiny Inquisitor. The average guy in the world of Arknights can't take a bullet to the face and not get injured at all. Wow. The grade 9 don't wanna talk about it is stronger than even a squad Rhodes Island, I suppose. Tiny ball of righteous fury. They have never broken a single law, nor are they all outlaws of any kind. They are not like me. They have disregarded the Inquisition's authority, evaded the gaze of Iberia, and found this southern coast to lurk in. Ben, tell me I'm not supposed to find that suspicious. What are you talking about? You can't just start arresting people left and right with a tenacious suspicion like that. You shouldn't. Sinclair. I think Sinclair doesn't know what imperialism is. Ironic, actually. Irene's small stature helps her hide from the heretics and ambush them. So that's how she does it. Damn. We only wish to live a quiet life, ma'am. Is that so? Then you might find yourself returning to this village one day, as long as you're telling the truth. After they have given you the butterfly wings. Do you want to know about the the butterfly wings, V?
Yes, tell me all about it.
So it basically is a form of torture from the Spanish Inquisition. They literally like strap you like face down on in a wooden board, and they literally like open up the skin from your backside, leaving it hanging as if it's actually butterfly wings, and leave you to die like that, bleed out.
Really? That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, there are also pictures of it, and do not Google it, you will not like it. The Spanish Inquisition was no joke. Like, these people are the very definition of, they from their records, people found out a lot about, I think I've talked about them, before, about how interrogations work when I was talking about Utis's, interrogation tactics. I think it was only a couple of streams ago. The Spanish Inquisition is basically like, think of every dark thing, and I do mean like the most dark thing you can imagine when it comes to the FBI and the CIA, but as a fucking nation. They literally had, for a long, long time, they had all the resources, all the laws, and all the time in the world on their side to do whatever the fuck they wanted. And they committed some of the most heinous shit you can possibly imagine. Like, the closest I can give you, like, an actual, like, not reference, but the closest I can give you a picture for the Spanish Inquisition is the scene of Griffin from Berserk. Griffith, excuse me, not Griffin, Griffith. Have you seen it from the animation where he gets tortured? The anime?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, well, there is a torture scene in Berserk in the animation of Griffith. Imagine that actually this happens all from the Spanish Inquisition. That is actually the best like, picture I can give you. You don't know it, but I'm just telling it for everyone in the chat too.
Sounds gruesome.
Yeah.
Really.
Yep. Now, that is like one of the most darker aspects of the Spanish Inquisition. I literally do not know much about them because I have not read into the actual history of how it was formed, how they were, enforcing their rules, if these tortures were happening exclusively to the most heinous of criminals and not just anybody. So I'm just telling you that they were one of the first actually, orders, in a sense, who actually were committing evil shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I need this Inquisitor to wield some solemn lament pistols.
Are they talking about Irene?
I think so, yeah. Which is not an option for you, Fabius, about returning to the village, she says. Mayors, was Chief really a pirate? Well, yeah, but as far as I know, he's been out of the game for a while. Yes, and of course, being out of the game means that it absolves you from every crime, right? Every time the police officer actually comes up to you and he's like, you're under arrest for, manslaughter. You're like, officer, please. I'm not playing anymore. I'm out of the game. What? No comment?
No comment.
Fair enough.
No comment.
Fair enough. And even when he ran with the pirates, all he ever did was share fiend beast jerky to villages. Or carry Egerians between them. Even if you're telling the truth, Mayors, I doubt the Inquisition will be lenient. Well, what now? Well, obviously we're gonna have to hand him to them. And that will be the deal. Like, let all of us go, but you can take him. I have but one question to ask, Uti says. That Inquisitor, is she following the proper legal procedures? I don't know much about the laws of Iberia, but Dr. Katsit told us that the words of Inquisitors are pretty much the law here. Yep, they do whatever the fuck they want, basically. It is likely that she is following the proper legal procedures. The procedures are precisely what the villagers have fled from, after all. Yeah. Then it is decided. Otis quietly dragged me to the side and whispered outside Mayor's earshot. The sinners who were right next to me seemed to have picked it up, though. Executive manager, we best immediately return to the ship, take command of it, and sail out on our own. Man, I knew this would be like that. It is unwise to involve ourselves in this conflict. I mean, she's not wrong. But at the same time, I don't find it really fair to just, steal their ship and fuck off. I also don't like Inquisitions. Sure, he was evil before. Exactly, you 53. Time to kill the Inquisition. Oh, better call Lutis. Yeah, he was a serial human trafficker. He did sound like he was actually trafficking, or at the very least, helping people illegally cross borders. Of course, Odysseus, the one person who always said it was cowardly to flee. I mean, Odysseus again with the trickery. It's not necessarily trickery. In this case, it's actually just, it's actually just betrayal. It's telling us to run. Huh? Not run. More like steal the ship and just fuck off and leave them to their fate. W nobody moment. Look, if I wasn't really giving a shit about a group of villagers then I would have probably, I would have probably agreed with her. But the villagers themselves don't really have much of a choice, and this is actually the evil thing. Not to mention that I bear the hatred already for the Inquisition, and I don't even know what the fuck are they about. I just know that I just hate the orders who actually make the rules, and then they fuck you up just because you don't agree to some of said rules. So as a result, I say we make them fuck off, and after we have, after we have gotten rid of them, then we are the ones to fuck off, That way they will lose the
Yeah.
trail. What? Are you seriously suggesting that we just let them arrest the villagers? Didn't you hear what the Inquisitor said? It seems quite cut and dry to me. If this is just standard procedure with no local laws broken, we're in no place to involve ourselves. Our best hope is to take the ship before they impound that too. Fox is absolutely right in this case, but fuck me. Rebellion is something that I love. I bring nothing to the faction, but weird vibes and a hatred for the government. Yes, exactly.
I'm not a big fan of the government.
Yeah. We don't care who the Inquisition sends. We are not paying taxes.
Yeah.
We can't do that, even if it is a standard procedure, even if they're working within the law. It is not. You stayed up to hear Mayor's story too, didn't you? Wow, Sinclair is actually going also, full rebel. God damn. God damn. Has everyone become a fucking deviant all of a sudden? Is it the air in the? Is it the air in Terra like that? They would not even fucking suggest something like that for a second if it wasn't the city. The end. I mean, they would, but as long as they're not supervised, you know what I mean? Which in this case, they're not really supervised, but still, I get the feeling that because they are in Terra, they feel like, hey, you know what? We're in a place where we don't belong, so we can do whatever the fuck we feel like now. If it was Virgilius over here, it would have it would have been exactly the same scenario that happened in K Corp. Think about that for a second.
Yeah.
The oppression from the city was lifted from their backs, and now they are way freer. Exactly. They feel like they really have to just, speak their mind now. The ENVcorp Inquisitors were working within the law too. When they came for the village, that was standard procedure too. Fuck. Sinclair also knows about Inquisitors. That's right, they were called Inquisitors in ENVcorp too. If anyone had stepped in then. Yeah, I know what you went through, but I'd still rather not take a risk in an unfamiliar environment like this. I'm trying to cross-reference if this is actually how the original Odysseus would have been like in certain scenarios. And I come to realize that he kinda would have been like that. Fuck, he kinda would have been like that. He's someone who actually had, the ends, the justification of the ends, ends meet, basically.
Yeah.
Top priority. Like, he was always tactical. He didn't, technically speaking, left any allies behind, but that's where it stopped. You know what I mean? Like, only my people, and that's it.
Yeah.
I will try my best to figure out how to sail the ship. If I cannot, then I have faith in Ismail to quickly learn its controls. I can't say you're wrong, but I don't know. Neither you nor I know anything about the ocean currents here, Utis. We can get the ship going, but I can't guarantee that we'll reach the dimensional door without any trouble. She's not wrong. We do need the intel. Do you know anything about the secrets in this region? Fuck no. She's not gonna suggest to kidnap mayors or some shit. Fuck no. But
hope not.
Yeah, Mr. Any means necessary. I mean, he was always referred into the actual like poems, in the actual original context too, as a fox. Odysseus was always the kind of guy who was always like characterized as a fox and someone who is polymechanos. Polymechanos in Greek literally translates to someone who can find multiple solutions for one problem. He was smart by utilizing every kind of tool he has in his disposal, in a sense. Tool, quote unquote, it doesn't necessarily have to be a tool, but you get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, he would be like that. The one thing that Odysseus would have guaranteed at the end of the day is that he would have survived. Now, how many would survive with him is a question. Not much, but I know the coastal sea somewhat. And you can't fight the Inquisitors directly here in Iberia. Fleeing with a ship might be the better option. Huh? What should we do, Dante? Yeah, I guess it's kind of awkward for us to just take the ship and go, huh? Yeah, Dante doesn't like the idea of stealing the ship. How about we try to talk to the Inquisitor then? I think we should at least try to hear them out first. Them being the Inquisitor and the Chief both. If the discussion goes well, we might even be able to get the Inquisition support. Like Mr. Hongla said, we should hear them out first. They then try to convince them. I agreed with them both. First, let's at least see what the Inquisitor has to say. RR, rabbit's right, she says. Are you certain the translation was accurate, Sinclair? Right, there's no way Ryoso would choose anything other than violence, right? Idiots, it's because the other options are pointless. Inquisitor seen us. We are already under suspicion. Oh wow, Ryoso really building up, building up character before Canto 9, huh? She is doubtless try to stop us if we flee now. She will doubtless try to stop us if we flee now. So talk first, lower her guard, then attack. Pretty sure that's not what Amelia meant. Well, if she's already onto us, then we shouldn't give her any excuse to attack us by running away. I was wondering what you were doing there, lurking in the background. A clock-shaped head. Are you from the Colombian Union? Colombian Union?
Colombian Union.
What the fuck? Unironically, it says Colombian Union.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. They're wearing a cloak for a head due to reasons, but they have nothing to do with the Colombian Union. Did Colombia actually created its own fucking union? What is going on here?
What is going on in the city, dude?
Yeah, Colombia equals America. I mean, technically, but still, the America of Arknights. Yeah, I would assume as such. Wait a minute. I wanna check real quick.
Colombian from Colombina. Man, U53, god damn it.
That's right, I imagined as such. Colombia is actually named after, Columbus. Christopher Columbus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, but wait a minute. Columbus, as a name, what's its origin? We found Colombia. What's the Columbus origin? It's a Latin origin derived from the word colomba, which means dove. Ah, I see. I see. Interesting. Anyway. They're wearing the cloak for a head due to the reasons, but they have nothing to do with the Colombian Union. He's not American, so don't worry about it. They will not step in to police anyone. What's the Colombian Union? Dante's right asking the questions. TikTok what? Which language are they speaking? Well, he's speaking TikTokian after all.
TikTokian.
Yeah. Regardless of whether you are from Colombia or not, you're clearly not from Iberia, let alone this village. I think the Inquisitor is not amused. You're not wrong, but I think there has been a bit of a misunderstanding. I'm quite certain you don't know enough about these villagers to stand between them and an Inquisitor. How long have you been staying here? 2 days? Buddy, don't just tell her that. Even Gregor actually. Man, when Gregor out of all the characters actually knows that we shouldn't run our mouths too much.
Yep. Yep.
And you expect ever since Kato 7 it hasn't been the same. You expect that it's gonna be Kyoto to run her mouth, but it's no longer. Like, she hasn't done so ever since Kanto 7. Let's be honest.
Yep.
She knows when to speak now. She knows when to LARP, actually.
Okay, can I say something though? Like an addition.
Go for it.
In Sinclair's defense, it was a pretty looking girl grilling him for questions, and he
Bro,
can you really
you can. Yes, are you fucking with me right now? She's a fucking Inquisitor. Are you kidding me? I mean, technically speaking, I would have understood why he folded, but not an Inquisitor, man. Actually, no, I take that back. In his case, he almost folded once for an Inquisitor.
Yep.
Shit. Well, for his case specifically, I understand it now that I'm thinking about it. But in any other case, I would not have agreed.
I'm starting to see a pattern here.
Yeah. Yep. The guy really, like, it doesn't, like, let's be honest. If he had stayed, if there is an alternate timeline where they actually stay in Terra, there is actually a mirror world where he actually literally, like, becomes the second hand, like, the right-hand man of this girl right here.
Irene, yeah.
Yep. TikTokian really collider. Hey, bro. Are you being racist yourself right now? You don't like TikTokian? Is there something wrong about, Is there something wrong about the language of TikTok Lander? Sinclair falls under zero pressure if it comes from pretty girls. A cute Inquisitor, to be fair. I mean, sure. She also has the same hair color as the other one. The more and more I think about it, I know why he folded. Fuck, I slept in.
Oh my god.
Yeah, think about it, actually. Damn. Hello, Labyrinth, welcome to the stream. Don't worry, you have only missed 1 hour of lollygagging. By the way, the Inquisitor's actually an operator you can roll for. Yeah, I know. 2 days? Alright, enough of this chinery. Get out of my way, outsider. Chickenary, excuse me. Chinery, what the heck? The attempt appears to have been made on quite the unstable ground. Please lend us your ear for a minute, Inquisitor. I am Amiya, leader of Rhodes Island. Yes, I am aware of Iberia's closed border situation, but I migrated illegally anyway.
Yep.
We are not fixing this from any corner, are we? Like, the more and more I think about it, the more and more I realize, fuck, you know what? Just handcuff us already. Don't worry, Labyrinth. He just only finished 1 node. Yeah, only 1. I felt hope swelling within me as Amiya began with confidence, unlike Sinclair. Alas, it was short-lived. Thanks to the Inquisitor's quick retort, I couldn't help but to place my palm against my forehead at the exchange that followed. Oh, man. Oh, so not only are we dealing with outsiders of dubious origin, we have illegal entry as well? Man, the Inquisitors are gonna get a fat bonus check at the end of the day.
Yep.
That's we had to because the issue because the issue demands urgency, and we are cooked. I've been briefed. Brazely crossed the border. Brazely crossed the border, didn't ya? I don't know how urgent that issue could be, but I doubt it's anything more significant than the situation at hand for Iberia and its acquisition. I don't know if many people actually understand, like, when it comes down to, border situation. Like, in certain countries, going to the border and actually jumping on the other side is literally shoot on sight kind of case, Back in, I think it was around the time, where the Cold War has started or so, or it was a little bit before World War II. I'm not sure. It was either a little bit before World War II or a little bit after World War II. Greece and Bulgaria almost went to war. You want to know over what?
Over what?
Over over a dog. You see, one of the soldiers who was stationed in the border, he actually had a beloved dog. That's for some reason at one day the dog just decided that he wanted to run really fucking fast. And guess where he ran fast to?
Where?
He ran towards the Bulgarian border. And the soldier tried to, catch the dog. And the Bulgarian soldiers on the other side, they were like, okay, what the fuck is this? Are they actually invading us or some shit? And they actually shoot him on sight, no questions asked, and they killed him. And this resulted to the politicians here and the generals actually having a lot of fury about such an unprompted, violence all over a dog, which led to Greece actually invading Bulgaria for a little bit and actually, conquering a few cities. I think it was like 3 or 4 close to the Greek borders.
Yeah.
And well, we were technically on the winning side in a sense, but not really, because this was like a war that wasn't actually, talked with any of the greater powers or with Europe as a whole. So ultimately, when the great powers actually stepped in, they were like, okay, you know what? You're gonna retrieve all your army. We're gonna forget this happened, and you're gonna have to pay a fine for your attempted, war campaign, or else we're gonna invade you instead. And well, that's exactly what happened. The Greeks actually backed off, and we paid a hefty fine for damages and all.
That's fair. That's
all of that over a dog. And not thinking, or perhaps thinking on their feet, because just because you're thinking on your feet doesn't necessarily mean that you're doing a right choice. And here we are. Digging an even deeper grave for us. Yeah, Amiga is doing a great job. Any kind of authority figure drooling at the mouth at such an easy case. Indeed. The Arknights session will end in 4 streams. By the time we catch up to everything, Kanto 11 will be out. Big brain moment. Look, do you prefer for me to actually just let the video play? I don't have a choice, I've told you before. Again, the main issue is that most of the countries in Terra are very territorial in nature, because each country has access to their own tech and secrets they don't want others to know about. Also, Collider, I've left you the trailer that introduced the Inquisitor in your DMs. Okay, I'll check it later. Anyway, moving on. The High Inquisitor is handling the Rhodes Island issue. Stay put and await the consequences while he and that chatty med doctor of yours talk it out. Oh, the doctor is also here. I forgot about him. Do know that your treatment may depend on her negotiation skills. Wow. I'm not complaining here. I'm not complaining. Far from it. Keep farming, Unk. Thanks. As from the village chief, I understand you have the right to arrest him. Oh, by the way, Jinx, and like, I need to tell that to Luz as well. I know that most people actually call me Unc, as in, a small, like, shortening of the word uncle. But I saw somewhere that actually in certain circles, the word Unc actually refers to uncool. Just throwing that out there, for your intelligence. I don't mind. I don't care. I'm just letting you know. It's not
Unk.
doctor. Hmm. Sorry,
I just said Unk.
man. Thank you. You're so
You're
kind.
welcome. Thank you.
It's not doctor. It's Katsit. I mean, she is a doctor, no? Since she said on her medical skills, doctor is canonically male. I know. I'm just saying that there is a second doctor active. That's a first. Onk.
Unk.
Onk. As he is a fugitive who has fled in the middle of an interrogation, has been sailing with a pirate. Wait a minute. Depending on the negotiation. As for the village chief, I understand that you have the right to arrest him. As he is a fugitive who has fled in the middle of an interrogation and has been sailing with the pirates. However, it is an inhumane treatment to arrest the rest of the village as well. Like we give a shit. Inhumane? This situation is well within the rights bestowed upon the Inquisition. They have lived for years right next to that highly suspicious ager. The Inquisition must investigate the rest of them as well to verify whether they have committed any acts of treason against our laws. Yep, and normally speaking, any order would have agreed with that, way of thinking. This isn't going anywhere, is it? Listen, they have been surviving for years upon years by the coast without the protection of the Inquisition, and that simply cannot make sense. Oi, I think I've heard enough from you. Goddamn, Heathcliff, no. Heathcliff, no. Ain't it funny how you're blaming them for what is essentially a failure of your responsibilities? And now you roll up in here only to go, they shouldn't be alive. I'm arresting them all. Yeah, actually, that is, oppressive dictatorship logic right there, yes. They shouldn't be alive. We have to arrest them. What are you saying? These people should all be dead or something? I am. There is no other way to cut it. People simply shouldn't be able to survive in a place like this, not for this long. You see, V, why I said that, Sinclair should not have folded. She's an inquisitor, goddammit. I thought it's used for the. I thought it's used to call out boomers. I see. No, some people use it as uncle, others use it as uncool. I don't know why is that. I just heard it. There's actually quite a few doctor operators, even quite a popular bunny boy called Ansel. I see. The Inquisitor's reply only seemed to fan Heathcliff's wrath as he lifted his bat and began striding forward. Huh, that's it. Lass, if you ever so much as touch the tip of a single villager's hair. Please calm yourself, Heathcliff. But Honglaw stepped in between them. Get your bloody hands off me! I have I've had enough of her! Continuing to threaten her will cause something irrevocably bad to happen. I believe you know that yourself, Heathcliff. I do not question why he has such boiling rage, though. What do you suggest, then? We're clearly not making any progress by trying to talk this out. The very fact that they are still talking it out. Every other order would not even have heard a single fucking thing they would have said. They would have just proceeded with the operation. Excuse me, Miss Inquisitor. What do you mean that people shouldn't be able to survive in a place like this? I meant it literally. Even by some miracle that they actually do survive, they should at least be suffering from endless hunger, struggling to their wits' end at the inevitability of the calamity. What? What is she talking about? What calamity? But they look too healthy. The heck? Then shouldn't you be applauding them for managing to survive through so much hardship? I'm an Inquisitor. I'm not some crazy person of power high who goes around accosting and arresting civilians of Iberia straight to the gallows, okay? That's certainly what exactly you. That's exactly what you look like. What are you talking about? She's kinda calling herself out, or we've had it wrong all along. I have more than enough probable cause to take them in for interrogation. It's just that I don't have the time or the energy to explain every single one of them to you outsiders. I promise them a fair judgment, whichever that may be, after a proper investigation. Not new Hangla sprite. Yeah, sad face Hangla. I think I've seen it one more time. It is a new sprite indeed. The funny thing is, she's actually the least corrupt inquisitor of the lot. So there are corrupt inquisitors. She's just kind-hearted. She's quite literal. Shit. So stop it with this obstruction of justice. The inquisitor brandished her rapier threateningly, her voice shaking with frustration. Dante, without the full picture of the circumstances, Faust advises against further antagonization of a local political authority. I agree with Faust. I get the feeling that she isn't the kind of heartless inquisitor that goes around indiscriminately executing innocents, like Miss Mayers told us about earlier. You cannot be fucking serious. So we literally had a 180 on who are actually we siding with. I don't think she's anything like the Inquisitors of ENVcorp, we saw back at Call. They were right, we didn't have the full picture of the circumstances. Getting in the way of an Inquisitor who was clearly a rather significant political entity in the area was most likely a bad idea. This isn't the Inquisitor's job to answer your questions. It isn't the Inquisitor's job to answer your questions. Continue to obstruct me then. As the standoff was showing no signs of ending, Miss Mayers, I can answer your questions, so for now let's do as the Inquisitor says. Mayers, who had been hiding behind us ever since we returned to the village, suddenly stepped forward. Yet what of thy man. I'm yawning now. What of thy grandfather and the villagers? It's alright, I'm sure this is happening only because the Inquisitor doesn't know. What do you mean you'll answer the questions? About the profound silence. Mayers' response to Utis has been a single concept. Was about a simple concept. I didn't quite grasp its significance, but it seemed to surprise the Inquisitor. Hey, we finished another node!
Oh my god, we're free, Collider.
We finished 2 nodes within 1.5 hours. I call that a new record.
That's a progress. That's progress.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. It's more so others would simply perform exterminatus first, then ask questions later. True. The Inquisitors watching as the 12 foreign idiots turn into stars of the city. Good one, V.
Thank you.
To be more precise, it's more like she's the one good apple that still believes the cause has a good reason. Everyone else, however, straight up the Spanish Inquisition. So that's why you recruit her in Rhodes Island. She's actually a kind Inquisitor. That's nice. Oh my god, we're free. Yeah. Okay. Let me go grab a glass of water real quick because my throat is getting dry. V, you can entertain the crowd, okay? Just, don't forget you're having a lot of power within your hands for the next few minutes.
Yep.
Yep.
More freeze frames for us. Well, sing pass on. I would if I knew Korean. I only know that one part of the song though. Best girl operator. That's a difficult question. I like a lot of them. I'm going to say Texas. Texas the Omertosa specifically. Is that a good choice? I mean, I like Siob. That's her name. I listed them all to Labris like last time, if I recall correctly. I like Dusk as well, and her twin, which I forgot the name of. I like Scaddy, W, Pramanix. Yeah, that's about as far as I remember. Also Blaze. Honorable mention for Blaze, yes. I just noticed that Collider's not even visible anymore. Just noticed that. Damn. I guess you could say he's sinking, guys. Get it? Like the status effect. True, Zeke, true. It does look like a VTuber debut. Except, like, the model isn't hidden. Like, has a shadow over it. It's like a silhouette.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What is it? What is everyone saying?
We were talking about Arknights female operators.
You didn't answer me, Mayor. Because it's really good quality. We sing Paso. Did you actually sing?
No, I didn't. I don't speak Korean.
As early player, I am biased towards perfumer, but I also like the pink logo. Added fact, remember that in Arknights there is a constant cataclysm and everything to the point cities are on a mobile platform. So you find it suspicious they have been fine here when one can crash anytime. Ooh, I see. Like one of those VTuber debuts day. Bro hiding like one of those VTuber debuts day.
Yeah, I sent you the freeze frame if you want to check it out on Discord.
Fair enough.
You're hidden. It's just your hair.
He's just hiding the face. Yeah, Collider soft re-debut in the middle of Arknights Limbus team. Collider debut, newest Holostar member. To think that I would have been Holostar in another timeline. To think. Herschel Pursuit, Stake Shoal Impale, Steed Shoal Bulwark, Rooster Shoal Assail, Ship Shoal Shatter. Yeah. Also, the trailer I sent you is ironically loosely based on this event from Arknights. Wait a minute, are you kidding me? Wait a minute, if the trailer is based on this event? Very loosely, but kinda relevant. Wait a minute, she came after the event? Like, is she a recent, like, unit? That would have been interesting. Okay, let's continue with the story over here. Trailer came out even before trailer came out before Limbus event did. Before even the Limbus event did. I see. Wait a minute. Then how? Then that is the other way. It's the event that is loosely based on the trailer, not the trailer being loosely based on the event. Decades ago, a great wave ravaged through Iberia. It wasn't long before the seaborns carried by the waves diminished Iberia's brilliant civilization to this. The waves, the profound silence then must have reduced the village to its current state as well. Is there any reason it's called the profound silence? It doesn't seem to be the most appropriate moniker for a calamity like that. It's because the sea went dead silent before the waves came. The silence then claimed ships out at sea, then the cities of Iberia, then the Iberians. No one could say a word in face of the ineffable calamity. What just wait a minute, skipping way too fucking fast with this guy. What are you? No average Siberian citizen should be privy to any of the information you're sharing. And the Church of the Deep is really capitalizing on the pandemonium that followed the profound silence. They pretend to be Aegir from the sea, delude the citizenry of Iberia, and are sowing chaos in her lands. So that's why they're arresting the Aegir left and right. I can see the thought process, but so it's understandable why the Inquisitor would want to arrest us. Dante, this isn't good. Sharing that seems to have been some kind of a taboo-like thing for the Inquisition. Taboo? The Inquisitor wordlessly stared at Mayors. Her eyes filled with traces of anger and... Fuck, too fast again. Traces of anger and confusion, but... she's afraid. There was fear in the face of a threat. Not the fear of the terrified, no. It's the fear of someone who is suddenly confronted with something they must destroy. The High Inquisitor once told me that should I come across an Aegir who knows too much, there is a sliver of chance that they may be of assistance to Iberia. Cease. Thou art threatening the innocent with any brandishing, with thy brandishing of the firearm. But most are seduced by the allure of the sea. Thus they are, with little doubt, our foes. I've got a bad feeling about this. Right on, Dante. Get out of my way, outsider. Final warning. Run! Quick on the uptake as always, Rhodia slung Mayors over her shoulder and ran past the villagers. So we abandoned them anyway. While the sinners scattered in all directions to distract the Inquisitor draws her firearm. Ooh. And in the midst of all that action, Don Quixote rushed towards the Inquisitor without a moment's hesitation. God damn, Don Quixote, always the hero. God damn. It's more than the trailer is based on that arc this event takes place in. Yeah, as in certain locations and characters depicted in the trailer from the event that came out before Limbus were even released are similar, almost identical to places and people found in the collab. Yeah. We can press space 2 to avoid the screen leaving full screen. You can press space 2 to avoid the screen leaving full screen. Indeed, but I do like it when I click in and out everywhere. Just potato sack Mayors. Yeah, Spacebar is your friend, Collider. I'll try. Randon, you don't have an ID equipped. Irene is a 6-star. Oh no. Don Quixote, thou shalt not go further. I, a fixer of justice, shall not abide by us, though persecute them. Forsooth, it is a battle delayed and avoided. This class is inevitable. Delayed, not avoided. In that moment of crisis, seconds before this could irrevocably make us a new enemy, Munter. I don't know how to pronounce that fucking thing. Monthritre. I don't know. A large obsidian crystallization in the shape of a monster bursts forth between the two of them. Who is this? Who is it this time? That's enough meaningless speakering. Yep.
That's Calcit, yeah.
Calcit, yeah. Pronounced monster. Why does it not have the S and the... Whatever, fuck it. Yes, Irene is indeed a 6-star. She also dropped with Spectre Alter as well. The big titty abyssal hunter nun. That's a Scaddy's best friend. Nice. Do you know her? Yes, she's Dr. Calcit, the Rhodes Island's medical department's... Dr. Calcit behind you. Shoot first, talk later, is it? The negotiations are over. From this moment onward, Rhodes Island is now operating within legal capacity on Iberian territory under the Inquisition's authorization. What kind of a deal did they make with them? Oh, by the way, I have actually already an agent active in your territory, but that's alright, because you're gonna give me the green light anyway about operating in your territory.
Yes.
Yes. Again, if you watch the trailer, you'll see her. I always call it monitor for fun. The Inquisitor fired a blast of that firearm-looking weapon, but the monster summoned by Calcit managed to deflect it. Guess what? We finally hit the 48-minute mark. That means only exactly an hour remains.
Yes. Yes.
Which that is actually like 5 hours for us, but you know what I mean. And the cannonball thrown from the weapon punched clear through the whole wall of the building which stayed the night in, before punching through several other buildings behind it. That was enough to instantly freeze the sinners and the villagers on the spot. That penetrated the building. Though their walls may be weaker than the head standard for what counts as a building's exterior wall, to punch through so many is... What a precise point it makes. Now is not the time to stand around impressed. It is a violation of a taboo to have that much penetrative power in a firearm. Wait. I think someone had told me that. You had told me that, didn't you, V? Not you. I think perhaps it was you.
I think it was Labras, maybe.
Maybe Labris or you. When I was pulling the gun goes, you know? Arbiter incoming, close incoming. God damn.
Jinx says it's him.
Yes, Katz is very good at making deals. How do I say? She's kind of like Faust in that she knows more than she gives off. Yeah, makes sense. I would like to remind you, Collider, in the city, any bullet that penetrates buildings is a taboo, and the Inquisitor just used a basic gun that does more damage than anything found in the city, like basic weapon with basic bullets. Kind of OP in their eyes. Yeah, true. It's probably the first time they see it, actually, considering the fact that it's a taboo and all. We're not in the city. Don't lose your heads over this. Taboos don't apply here. My head knows that to be true, yet my head finds it difficult to be still. Yet my heart finds it difficult to be still. That is enough of that discussion for now. It is advisable that we carefully observe and grasp the situation at hand instead of deliberating on a taboo, the jurisdiction of which does not reach this far. Yeah, so the situation gotten slightly better, right? If she's Amiya's friend, she's our ally. Besides, she's got some super powerful looking prosthetic gear looking thing too. Is that what you think? I apologize for the disappointment, but I am not on anyone's side. In other words, your particular denomination ally may not be entirely correct. I hate her already. Thank goodness I'm not playing Arknights.
But funny cat girl, green.
I don't give a shit for funny cat girl. I don't like cats. I think I've said this before. Wait a minute. Have I not told you, or any of you, ever since you dropped into my fucking channel, that I actually am not a cats person, and specifically I dislike them because I have been scratched by a cat before, compared to an
No.
actual dogs which I have never been bitten by. Dog girls
That's
for
fair.
the win, brother. Dog girls for the win. Not gonna lie.
I actually don't like cat girls either.
There we
like
go.
have you like seen that new garbage anime about smoking cat girl or something?
Smoking cat girls.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it. I have seen it that new one, which I knew it was gonna come out. The smoking behind the supermarket with you or something. It's called. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but that one's good.
Yeah, that one is good. I don't know about the smoking cat girls. I don't know what you're on about.
What does Labras? Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
Do we kill Labras?
Wait a minute. I let me catch up to everything, and then I'm gonna let you know if we're gonna kill Labris. But to be fair, the composition of the walls in the city is evaluated differently, so it's hard to say if a normal cannonball would penetrate a wall there, since we don't know the metrics. Also, gonna just point it out how Monster just simply reflected that bullet of that power with ease. Yeah. Fuck number 4 Monster. Yeah, come on, Collider. He says, man, I don't like cat girls, bro. Too overrated. This is the Faust of Arknights, but actually smart, I suppose. Yeah, hence why Faust got the ego from her. That's the first time I heard. You did say it, yes. So Jinx remembers. I have said it before. V, so you're a horse girl lover then. You like them hungers. Yes. Yes, V, you can kill Labris now.
Alright.
He insulted both you and me with one sentence. He's never gonna let me go of that Hangla incident.
Yeah, I even forgot about that actually.
Oh, I remember, and I'm pretty sure he remembers too. People are hyping about it, but I don't see what's so good about it. Oh, you mean the smoking cat girls? Wait a minute, I forgot about that. Really?
Yeah, people like it for some reason, and some people don't like it.
What, the Hangla? Wait a minute, I thought he was talking about Hangla. What are we talking about?
No, he's talking about the cat girl anime, the smoking one.
Wait a minute.
The West likes it.
Is there an actual trailer of it or what? Wait a minute.
There is a trailer of it. I forgot what it's called.
I'm just gonna type smoking cat girls. Literally, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the fuck am I saying. Oh, this one. Yeah, I have seen some posts on fucking Twitter about it. Yeah. I can understand why they might like it. Like, this old school kind of animation is nice and all, but yeah, I'm not actually gonna be watching it. And if I do watch it, then it's not gonna be about the cat girls. It's gonna be about the smoking.
It's like,
and the drugs. Actually, this guy actually is doing drugs. What the fuck?
Yep.
This guy's actually doing drugs. And this guy is actually fucking someone through the hole because the sister got stuck. Oh, brother, I can't help, man. I can't.
Oh,
I can't. You know what? I'm good. I'm not gonna be watching it at all. Actually, fuck this shit.
Exactly.
Labris once censored. Yeah, I know. 1984. It's the second name of this channel. Actually, Faust got the ego from Monster, not Katsit. Okay, I see. I was referring to that horse girl anime game. Ushi thing. Anime game, you mean Umamusume? Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, yeah, Umamusume. Yeah, Umamusume is good, though. I have played the game, too.
I don't know where Labras got that from, but I don't actually play Uma Musume. I only mentioned it like once, and I asked, I think you, I asked
Yeah,
you if you knew of it. Yeah, that's
I
it.
did
That's the
play it.
only like.
I did play it. I did play it. I did play it on a
Yeah.
special time. You know, I think it was a little bit before I started Limbus Company. I think people keep saying stuff like "can relate some shit." Not quite, because it's cat girls, so I can never truly relate. Again, if it was dog people, maybe. Yeah, I think that's the hence why I said hung like a horse. I know, and I said hungla like hungs la hung. I do. Nice, Jinx. Nice. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. However, I must define my land's allegiance. Then let me inform you that the closest label would be that I am Inquisitor Irene's ally. Motherfucker, I hate her. She's smoking and doing drugs herself, isn't she? Of course, she's a
Probably.
doctor. She's testing the product. But of course. Dr. Katsit, Amelia, outsiders. As much as you would like to deny it, the Inquisitor's suspicions are true. While it can be said that the process by which is reached that conclusion was unfair, the conclusion itself is without a doubt correct. So they are actually connected to the Church of the Deep. That is one way to put it. To be more precise, they aren't connected to the Church of the Deep. They are the Church of the Deep. What the fuck? I was not expecting that. Holy. Wow. I just realized if I would be a streamer at Stall 2, UCV, it's a curse everyone has. They love to blame, but they wouldn't be any better.
Exactly.
They wouldn't. Well, she does need medication for the giant monster living in her spine. So she does do drugs! And she does smoke! Fuck her. I have every reason to hate her now. Perhaps the village itself is a dilapidated church of their congregation. Everybody knows that segregation was the worst thing America ever did. Do you know the meme?
Which one?
Everybody knows that segregation was the worst thing America ever did.
Is it bad that I don't recognize it? I don't recognize it.
Give me a second. It's actually so good. I might actually just show it. I don't want to ruin it.
All right.
I live for memes like this. Where is it?
At this point,
There
I
it is.
might
There
just
it is.
add in-
Excuse me?
I said at this point, I might as well just add Inquisitors into my own game eventually.
You should.
Everybody agreed that segregation was the worst thing this country ever did.
Everybody knows that segregation. Yeah. The fact that he actually staggered for a second, almost as if he was about to say, almost as if he was about to say the best thing America ever did. And he actually succeeded the quick time event, thankfully.
Bro.
Yeah. That's a quick time event, by the way. It's from one of the most awesome games I have ever played, Sonic Unleashed. Anyway. Damn, the Inquisitor was right. Yep. Like I said, the Inquisitors are actually the good guys in this game, even when they are portrayed as the bad guys because of their actions. Bro, it's Tucker Carlson, he would have said. Yeah. Our village, a church? Just look at our buildings. Where will we even congregate? Your thoughts, Faust. There are not many resources by which we may analyze the decision. However, the fact that Amiga's colleague has made the same argument as the Inquisitor brings, the accused's defense defense into question. Yet I can hardly believe that young Mayors is lying to us. Hold on, you've been chatting plentifully with the Inquisitor or whatever. How do we know you weren't allied with them the whole time? Aligned with them the whole time? I see, you really are all entirely in the dark. An unexpected outcome, given that all of you may be from a place far beyond the dimensional door. As fortune should have it, there is no need for you to know it anyway. Truth is truth and unchanging, without the acceptance from an arrogant group of outsiders. Besides, soon... I'm sorry, it seems that we've marred you... in this trouble. Say no such thing. We shall not abide by as one such injustice is perpetrated before our eyes. The village has already been identified by the Inquisition, and the Inquisition has even brought an ally. It seems quite unlikely that word shall resolve this conflict. But we promise you, we will take responsibility for what is done. We have benefited far too much from your warmth and kindness not to do so. The village chief with benevolent look pulls a dagger from his cloth. And I immediately knew what Katsit was about to say. Take responsibility. You don't have to go that Oh, blimey. We are now departing for the sea, yet as we cannot bring ourselves to leave you here, I must ask you to join us for this journey. Become our bloodkin. What the fuck? What are you doing? Stop! Mayor said calmly. The unanticipated, or perhaps I was simply in denial of this rising dread, ambush did not end there. Sinclair got folded fast. Ismail too. Crap. Damn it, the Inquisitor was right. Mersault, no! The villagers suddenly began shanking the sinners with weapons they had concealed in their clothes. Fuck. They were all... Damn.
Otis, no!
I'm pretty sure the Otis was the one who was more wary than everyone. So... Yeah. Maybe she didn't die? Question mark? She wasn't shown to actually have a villager behind her, but everyone else got the drop on. Damn. Yes, the QTE. Yeah, TLDR. Don't worry, we are right. Actually, how did they prove that this is actually the church? I missed that, or they didn't actually provide any evidence. They just said, "Hey, this is the church, by the way," and these guys actually just proved them by stabbing us. The Inquisitors are fucked up, corrupt monsters, but they happen to have a very, very good justification to do as they want. I mean, that kind of contradicts it, though, doesn't it? The Inquisitor was right. They gave Sinclair back shots. They gave Mersault back shots, too. Yep. Plenty of sinners got backshotted. Mersault is not even flinching. He just accepted his fate. Mersault tanked it like a champ. Yeah, they simply said it's one of the church branches. So they didn't have evidence. So the villagers could have kept up the act if they felt like it. Wait a minute. Concealed in their clothes, and it seemed that they were coming for me as well. Amiga, on your left! Amiga materialized a black ribbon-like apparition, appearing away the dagger flying in my direction. But another villager rushed in, taking advantage of the opening. The charging villager back made a visceral crunching noise. Villagers back. Someone's flanked them away. Didn't mean to be this late. Hey, Scatty, let me catch you up, don't speed. I know the situation. This fishy smell was what I went to investigate earlier. What about the sinners? Unlike Amiga and I, who managed to survive the initial ambush, the sinners weren't doing so well. Who survived? At least we had a silver lining in that the Inquisitor and Katsit's quick understanding of the situation and the subsequent retaliation led the villagers away from the sinners. Oh, I didn't notice any hostility or aggression. Rhodia survived. Good. What an odd thing to say. Why would we hold any animosity against you? Why would we intend to kill you? We are not trying to hurt you, we are simply trying to give you a form better suited for the sea. Oh, fuck. Until we are obscured. We were obscured. Apologize for our unfamiliarity has caused you trouble, Inquisitor. I won't make a big sting about what happened. What's truly unforgivable is that the heretics tried to take advantage of the ignorance of outsiders to flee the Inquisition. And even if you are outsiders, any lives lost on Iberian soil are my responsibility. It's my fault. I am sorry it came to this. Irene really is a damsel. Damn. Jane Bloodborne. Yep.
Jane Bloodborne.
Yeah. Also, it's not the stabbing that's the issue. It's what's on the blade that's the issues. Yep, I guessed as much. The difference is that the Inquisitor can use the same excuse to do much more cruel things to innocents. Irene simply happened to be the good one dealing with the actual right target. Yep, true. Wait, lives lost? We're still alive, you know. We can shake off a stab wound like... This is most unfortunate, outsider. What? Your friends are either going to die or turn into seaborns. The daggers that stabbed them were laced with the flesh of sea terrors. Oh fuck! Once that happens, most die, and the survivors become overwritten by their cells, becoming nothing more than another sea monster. Wow. That sucks ass. What? That's not a very big deal. Here comes the plot twist from the Limbus side. We had a plot twist from the Arknights side. Now here comes the plot twist from the Limbus one. I always enjoy it when they actually, you know... I always enjoy it when there are new characters who actually react to, you know, the revival for the first time. Everyone was acting like this was it for the sinners, but... Hey, I should be able to deal with this by turning the clock. It's not that bad. My only concern was that I didn't know what would happen if I tried to bring them back after they have fully transformed into seaborns. The Golden Bow helped deal with the whale's palidification effects, but I had no idea how it would interact with seaborn transformations. More or less the same. We should just kill them before they turn. We should just fucking off them. I know this must be very hard for you, but what? I mean, yes. Poor girl is gonna see some fucked up shit. When I was seeing in that face, I wasn't actually expecting to, you know, being told that, hey, by the way, we're just gonna kill our own because we don't want to turn into sea bitch asses. Man. That is like, this is just another Tuesday for us. Yep. So yeah, this is why the Church of the Deep is such a danger, because they literally want everyone to become sea monsters. Let me guess. Everyone who has played Arknights probably knew what was going to happen, right? Funny enough, Amiya at this point already has seen fucked up stuff like the loss of comrades. You told me that this is early on. Wait a minute, how much shit has she seen from the start of the game? Because it feels like she has already seen much more before even the game started, if that's the case. I'm gonna continue as I wait for Labyrinth to answer. First chapter has 3 main characters die. Ah, okay then. Amiga has seen a lot. Damn. Sorry to bother you with this, but can you kill my friends? And preferably in the least painful way, you know? Amiga is so fucked. Poor girl. Poor bunny girl. Damn. Oh, sorry. Was the last part kinda too much to ask? Wait, don't give up already. If we bring them back to Rhode Island, we should be able to do something to help them. How should I explain this? Guys, can you... Ryosu, you're up. Dante, I know what you mean, but I just can't right now. My strength has rapidly deteriorated since the ambush. Damn. that stab really actually drains you, exhausts you fast, huh? It's kind of tingly too, so maybe they should use some kind of paralytic cocktail. Just trust me this one time. I can assure you that I'm not just giving up on them. But, I mean, can you understand the outsider's speech? Yes, it's just that they're making a pretty difficult request. They want me to kill all of their friends before they transform into Seaborns. Okay, Scaddy, thanks. Which one did you go for, though? I would believe that it was like a personal attack if you went for someone specific. She's been through it, just not that bad, let alone to the level Dante is at. I see. Namiya about to see her new friends commit suicide. I mean, it's like a parasite slowly eating your soul from the inside out. Ugh, shit. And before we even knew it, Scaddy had already decapacitated the sinners, none of whom resisted. Man, I would genuinely be so fucked off if I had actually been gotten the drop-off. Like, I have gotten dropped on, poisoned, and now I'm like, fuck, I actually have to fucking die again in order to revive. Come on. Amiya seemed to have been taken aback by how fast Scaddy jumped into action. What are you doing? Scaddy? Don't let this spook you, this is just how we roll. I love how Dante doesn't bother to explain. He's like, you know what? Let's just keep the suspense. I'm gonna show you instead of telling you. Even though, Amiya actually understands her, The clock turns. The decapacitated heads creep toward the headless torsos, connecting with the threads of blood. Wow. Decapacitated, what? Decapitated heads creep towards the headless torsos, connecting with their threads of blood. That was something that probably most of these girls will probably think on every time they go to sleep. Maybe they will not get sleep for this week. The sensation is that of reversal. It feels as though the sinners and I are severed from the rest of the world, rewinding in isolation. In this rewinding us going back in time, or we are... is this rewinding us going back in time, or are we denying the concept itself? Defying the concept itself? This pain is multifold worse than the cessation of a straightforward decapitation. The pain is in the heart. As the current of death reverses, I sense a deep, crushing isolation. Their wounds are disappearing. The resurrection, metempsychosis, or time reversal? Puzzling. I have no knowledge with which to interpret this technology. The cost seems to be that the pain is transferred to one who rewinds. Wow, she conducted all of that but just by seeing? Nice. But that seems too small a price for such a great power, though the discussion of whether this can be categorized as power should be explored later. The classic music, the theme. I couldn't stop shaking. All of my limbs were trembling from the icy solitude. Still, I took a moment to collect myself and order the sinners. I wonder if they really needed to die for it, since we can rewind wounds with them still alive. I guess it was like more of a... I don't know, a more definitive thing? I'm not sure. When you show Amiya your party trick and watch those rolling heads roll back, ta-da, Amiya, what the fuck? Yeah, indeed. Oh man, Utis was also fucked up. This actually looks awesome though. This picture specifically, god damn. Utis actually looks so awesome and determined, looking directly at the camera. Meanwhile, Rhodia is actually just smug as shit.
Rhodia's aura farming, goddamn.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Kyoto concerns me a little bit. She seems like she's actually had, you know, a taste of blood again, and she's enjoying it a lot, a little bit too much.
She looks insane.
Rodia hitting the leg hang. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big moment right here. Yeah, they really wanted to this is the moment where they wanted to actually just give like a picture of the sinners actually sinning. You know what I mean? Like if like there was a moment for every creator to actually present their party in their most iconic way possible. You know what I mean? For the sinners,
Yeah.
this is it. Actually, the very moment they resurrect. Like, this is the most iconic moment. Check the end later. I will. Even Katsu knows damn well there is way more of a price than reviving. Yep. Our boys are farming. Yeah, big moment, yeah. Roya is doing the leg hang standing over the mountain of body scene. True. True. Actually, she has her fucking legs crossed. I just realized. God damn. God damn. Wait a minute. I want to see this picture in full. Let me go real quick and check the Let me go real quick and check the actual image. This was actually so badass. Oh wow.
Man.
She really do be fucking farming. God damn.
Yep. She's
God
hitting the Lei Hang line. She's hitting this line from Lei Hang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I so wish I could see Heathcliff's expression right here. Damn.
Same.
Damn, man, that is so sad. How the fuck, man? Utis being the most hostile one, and yet somehow getting the jumped on anyway. It really goes to show that she's getting affected by the sinners, regardless of what her survival instincts tell her to do. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Mersault over here cracking his neck. Okay, damn. He's being a little.
He's adjusting his tie.
He looks like he's adjusting his tie while he's actually cracking his neck, like crack, crack. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, he's more badass.
yeah, Mr. Badass over here, actually.
Exactly.
Also, there is two main reasons why he asked them to kill them. First, we don't actually know if he can reverse time for those who actually turn into Seaborn, since they are not actually hurt when they become a Seaborn, they are just transformed, hence why Ismael in Katofari was saying that you couldn't reverse when you get infected by the whale cum. And two, from Canto 8 we know that a quick death is less painful to reverse than a slow painful death for Dante. Oh, wait a minute. So you're trying to tell me that even if it was just a scratch wound, because it is considered a death, he would actually feel the entire process, maybe. Because I thought he will feel the pain that has already been felt, not the pain that will be felt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Mersault is doing the Breaking Bad gas spring tie adjust. Actually, is cool. Mersault breaking neck, ready to roll. Yeah, Rodia. Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit. Yep.
Butter my coat.
I don't know.
I know that line.
I don't know just what they were thinking, but we should be able to find out once we take them down. You dare deceive the executive manager and try to take their life. Damn, Otis, you don't have to act all, you know, even being on the side of justice now. Prepare thyself, for thou shalt now pay the price for making a mockery of justice. That's why she's smiling. Kyoto wants blood for real. Yeah, we can't just let this slide, you know. Oh, excellent. The sinners will go to town now. How unfortunate. I had high hopes that all of you would become fine bloodkins. More battle. Wait, I think they're heading to... He's running himself into a dead end. Are they seeking refuge at sea? Wait, that's where the ship is. That's where they are headed. They are trying to board the vessel Massas. I cannot take it seriously. Massas still sound like chewing. Wait, but we never told them that the ship was repaired, so how? Ain't it obvious? The whole village is in on it. It ain't a surprise that they have sent someone to spy on us, or they know a way to get the ship floating even in its broken state. Heathcliff once again being the master investigator. God damn. Vessel massas. Vessel rebellion del chewing. The ship is moored at the port in that direction. Wait, it can't be. Irene, who was preoccupied with battling the rest of the followers of the Church of the Deep who were in hiding, quickly gave chase. But Fabius and the villagers were already aboard the repaired ship, slowly departing the harbor with a horde of sea terrors between us and them. How can a vessel of that size become operational this fast? Even whoa, new Utis expression right here. Excuse me.
Yes, Utis.
Man, look how surprised he looks. God damn.
Yeah, she looks good.
It looks good indeed. I don't think I have ever seen her with such wide eyes. God damn.
Same.
The exterior of the name, it must have been constructed during the golden age of Iberia. But how are we supposed to chase that? What if we build a raft and route after them? Hangla has a solution, huh? Mate, come on. Heathcliff really won't take no shit. Yeah. Sea's full of sea terrors. It won't get very far before it sinks. Do you see something, Amiya? You keep looking in that direction. Oh, the vessel massa soon disappeared into the mist, and the village was left empty with nary a sign of people ever having been there, as though this getaway had all been premeditated. Fuck. Mayors, what the fuck? Leaving only mayors. We finished the node. It only took 50 minutes.
Yes.
We should go for one more node. It will probably take 50 more minutes. We are close to the 1 hour mark. Yes. Obviously, we're not finishing today. We need to have, at the very least, one more stream. The question is when. Perhaps it's gonna be... Shit. Well, we're gonna have to see. For today, let's continue one more node and call it a day. How about that?
Sure.
Wait a minute. Remember back in Canto 8 when Ryosho cut Hangla in half? Dante said that the cut was so flawless he didn't feel the pain from it all. Yeah, I do remember. It's one moment that will really stick out. My guess he will feel the pain on whatever he's healing when he's in the process of reviving the sinners. Surprise, duties. Yeah, the expression when she sneaks a pic of Dante when he's showering. Shut up, Labris. Wow, that combat encounter was super difficult. Indeed, there's a fight coming up that I wanted you to see gameplay of it, not gonna lie. I don't know when it's coming up though. We could take them after we're done with the story, maybe.
Wait, I'm like checking the enemies, right, Collider? And the fucking old man has unbreakable coins.
What the fuck?
He has unbreakable coins on one of his skills, yeah.
Wow. How come?
I don't know. It's just 2 coins, but he still does have unbreakables.
Let's see. Hello, Hunter. Welcome to the stream. There was this one funny video of seven Utis giving Dante a thigh massage. He does hand the motion and he thinks, yeah, I know, Hunter. It's one of the very first videos you sent me.
Yeah.
One of the most satisfying animations I've ever seen. Too bad it didn't last. And that is a little bit of a prick for scolding Utis like that. Old man isn't holding back. Yeah, that old man is tougher boss than the actual final boss. Alright. After a while of careful sailing on Skadi's raft along the coastal cliffs, a gargantuan, shrouded lighthouse emerged from the thick mist. Eye of Iberia. Even if it's dilapidated, ruined state, touches that are on once monumental and sensitive, goddammit, are apparent on the exterior construction of the lighthouse. Some even called these lighthouses Guardians of Iberia. It retains the grandeur of the era, as it was built during the Golden Age. You really know everything, don't you? Is it as he said? It is as he said. But now, these lighthouses are nothing but graveyards of countless inquisitors and soldiers of the penal battalion. No one who's attempted to retrieve a lighthouse has ever survived the expedition. Why? Can you please not say scary stuff like that, Miss Irini? We are literally about to walk into one. Don't you ever quit chirping? What are you, a foul beast? Stop yapping in my ear. Why is this one such a coward unlike the rest of you outsiders? Oh, my boy Sinclair, no. Oh, I feel pain for that brother now.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. I mean, he's, he wasn't technically wrong, but he's kind of sounding like he's, you know, constantly, like, procrastinating, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Nah, the final boss is hard on hard mode. Like, I struggle with it, though not as much as the knight. She called Sinclair a bird. Sinclair slander. Yeah. Hey, at the very least, it didn't call him a... Well, you know... an egg. He has been cracked out of his shell. And he is a bird now. That much we know. So, short lore dump. The Golden Age was when the people here ruled the waves. Literally every port city were prospering. The lighthouses all worked out to guide ships safely through the sea. However, yeah, take your time. I'm not a coward. I'm just voicing my... Man, Sinclair actually has taken a lesson from, you know, from Heathcliff to actually speak up as much as he can. I mean, Sinclair did get a Rooster Heishu ID. She did just say some pretty concerning stuff. How long do you think the repairs will take? Its exterior is rather heavily damaged. However, from what is visible from the outside, its interior is still quite intact. With Miss Faust's expertise, it should not take very long. Yi-san suggested with a smile, but Faust maintained her silence for the entire journey to the lighthouse. Wait a minute, I was not paying attention to what Yi-san was trying to say. The exterior is rather heavily damaged, however, visible from the outside, the interior is still quite intact. With Miss Faust's expertise, we should not take very long, okay? And then said something pretty concerning in response. Of course, my wit remains unmarred, even in such uncertainties. Wait a minute, I'm missing something over here. He's skipping so fast, I actually miss out on dialogue. Of course, my wit remains unmarred in even such uncertainties. Oh, I see. The currents are pretty wild. Someone's going to have to stay behind and keep an eye on the raft. We can't just leave it here unattended, but I don't know if we can carry it either. I'll stay here and protect the ship. You sure you can handle this alone? I know you're strong, but maybe one or two more people should stay behind just in case. No, don't need them. Sea terrors will swarm the islet if I go with you anyway. So this has nothing to do with you. So what she's trying to say is that she's worried about you not having enough people to take on the lighthouse when she can't handle this area alone, which is why she's okay with staying behind alone. Why are you translating? Thanks for explaining. Some people just can't help but hope through an extra loop, I guess. Well then, let's trust her. We'll be back, Scotty. Luckily, we didn't run into any sea terrors on our way to the lighthouse gates. The problem was that the gates were bound shut by strange blue tissues. Reminds me of that L-Corp branch back at U-Corp. U-Corp. What? He skipped way too fast again. Though that one was white. I don't think I can do anything to force it open myself, so... Guys, can you pry open this door? Oh, wait, move over. I'll pull from the right side, you grab the left, and... we'll all pull together at 1, 2, 3. Smart one, Utis. Even though, you know... Heathcliff really wanted to be the man, huh? 1, 2, 3, huh? Was it easy? Something's off here. What are you doing? The door is firmly secured in place. This flesh tissue regenerates almost as soon as it is torn. Perhaps you will need to tap into a wilder form of art to get this opened. Well, what now? This strange flesh tissue growing on the gates is sea terror. It reacts to the lamp, but it's grown too much to be affected by it in any meaningful capacity. I see. Skadi might be able to open this door with her incredible strength, but... should I go fetch her? But I think she's already fighting off the sea terrors from seeking the draft. So we're all on our own. Maybe there is an identity card or ego I could use to get through this. Is he actually gonna use an ego? You know? In story? He fucking never does that. When the profound silence happened, which the Aegir was blamed for something, the Seaborn were released and took over the whole the sea in mere days, which caused all the ports to suffer. People turned to two main factions: those who tried to survive as a normal civil would, but struggle with the Inquisitor protecting them, and the Church of the Deep, who wants everyone to return to the sea. I see, slay the ocean. She doesn't have the Jesus shaft. She doesn't? I thought it was on low Wi-Fi. Oh, that's right. That's what she was trying to imply. Yeah, that's what she was trying to imply. This is outside of the Discord Wi-Fi range. Yep, that's right. She's not in the city anymore. The one-time out manager is smart. Yeah, the one time our manager is smart indeed. So which one? Just as I was pondering a familiar question, a faint black glow came into view, then devoured my sight. It's no intuition or inspiration. It's different from those sudden flashes of realization. And it's not the star of that day that I think from time to time. It's not the horrible door that I see every time I turn the clock either. The formless and black space in which I am not permitted to see, a faint noise, a whisper cuts through it. And through that opening I see light. I reach out to the opening and see Skadi born from a very, very warm gaze. Skadi? Powerful imagery crashes into me like the waves. Skadi, the staggering dancer wielding a blade. Skadi who flaunts her flowing locks. And Skadi the singer humming in a low voice. Beyond the fringes of cognition, Skadi's existence has become engraved. The sinner who can wrestle and control this oceanic tidal power is... Dante, are you alright? I'm good, and I don't think we'll need to send for Skadi. I'm gonna use this Skadi ego I just obtained from thin air.
From the gacha.
From the gacha. Damn. And yes, that this actually is going to be the explanation of how the event egos are made. Oh, so I was actually on the spot. I was actually being sarcastic. Nursled Savage Tiger Slayer's perfected flurry of blades. Pull the lunacy, Dante. Yep. Hey, Ismael, I've never used this ego before, but I need you to trust me and accept it. Hey, Ismael, I have no idea what the fuck this is, but I'm gonna have you to use it anyway. I'm gonna have you use it anyway. An ego? And no, I nod quietly. Well, it's not like we ever get to have a practice running with those ego. Whatever it is, it seems to me our man just found a solution. Her confusion is short-lived. She lets out a carefree laughter before stepping forward, boldly twirling her mace once. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Get corroded? Ismael. Ismael. Oh, it actually fucking uses the ego in the fucking story. God damn. Wow.
They never do that.
They never do that, and now it's almost as if it's shoving in our fucking faces that we don't have any of this collaboration stuff.
By the way,
Man,
this
fuck.
ego, it is one of the only Ishmael egos that has unbreakable coins. It has 3 unbreakable coins.
Wow. This is so bullshit. Why are they doing this? Do they really want to get... they really want to make us so fucking jealous?
Maybe. I also think this ego clashes as high as 30, I think, as much as Blind Obsession does.
Damn. More specifically, the Ismail Scad ego, which was in the event shop, while the other 3 were gacha. Oh, I see. She looks so good with her ego as Scaddy. Yeah. This ego has saved me so many times. Thank you, Scaddy and Nish. Yeah. They did that with Ismail, Heathcliff, Mersault, and Hangla. Not... Technically speaking, not like that in the middle of a cutscene like this. Slay the ocean, Ismail. Blind Obsession class is higher, but this deals more damage.
Oh yeah.
Don't
Never
look
mind.
away.
Clash is 28.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Clash is maximum 28.
I see. Did she actually have lines at the very least for using the ego, or is that not voiced either?
I think the egos are voiced because Gregor's ego is voiced on
Okay.
Brilliant Glory.
Well, I'm gonna read it
Yeah.
out now anyway, and we're gonna see. Don't look away, for the waves will carry you out of your element. Yeah, it does have that.
파도는 반드시 밀려올 테니.
Nice. Fun. Cracks on the lighthouse are growing. I think she's destroyed the door instead of opening it. Sorry, didn't think it would be this strong. Well, the door's open. What are we waiting for? No, I mean, what? Just what? That was the part where you... Irene is just fucking... Irene just fucking disconnected completely. What? The part where I suddenly charged into a different outfit and equipped a different personality? Yes, that! This is most fascinating, that an ego would be drawn here, in lieu of the mirror of Mephistopheles. I think I connected to Amiga's subconscious mind. There was this strange and familiar light, and I saw Amiga's emotions attached to her memories and experiences. So I just reached out to them. My subconscious mind? I just had this feeling that it would work. Sorry about peering in without asking first. But I didn't see anything other than things about Scaddy. All I needed were memories and emotions that can be used to understand the being that is Scaddy. It's okay, I also have experience with gaining power from others' memories and emotions to overcome difficult situations. Wait, what? She does that? V?
Yep.
She does that?
Yeah, that's just a thing she can do.
Okay. This ego class high, despite... Man, I'm getting sleepy now. Despite having a multiple coin, which is usually don't have high class. All of them has lines as well. Okay, nice. Yes, they have. All during their cannons during cutscenes. Yesang too. I see. The Inquisitor's a she collider. I know it's a she. I speak way too fast, and sometimes I get confused in the sentences. Not to mention that I have been reading for 3 hours now. We connected the Amiga's inner Wi-Fi. Her empathy powers Black Crown. Yeah, why else do you think she has the Black Crown collider? I have no idea. I don't really know the significance of the Black Crown. The Black Crown takes a bit to explain. Okay then, forget it then. Yeah.
Apparently, according to what I'm seeing here, it says that the Black Crown is an ancient relic that stores information from past rulers over Emiya's like subconscious, apparently.
Ah, I see.
Something like that.
I see. I see. Give me a second. I was blowing my nose. Okay.
Yep. Maybe. Yep.
Oh, fuck me. I have been muted in the stream this entire time, and UV have been the only one who has been listening.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How? How?
Oh, I probably clicked twice when I pressed the the mute button. Fuck. I unmuted and muted again.
Oh.
Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I said that I don't want to know about the Black Crown just yet because I had, I will probably not remember it, and also that Utis is a lot like a Greek mother because she scolds whenever something, something that she doesn't like, is happening, but she's not completely cruel about it all the time. Because I'm surprised that Utis is actually siding with with Kyoto over here. Damn, this dubbing is so cool. Yeah. Gonna get going for an hour or two. Bye. Also, don't forget DMs. Okay, Jinx. Have a good day. Well, the stream is not gonna last much longer. I'm gonna finish this node and we're cool after that. Can't believe Collab can do such a good Utis impression. Thank you. I'm one of the finest. Yes.
Doing autism.
Yeah. I haven't been called John Autism for a while. Ain't it better to let her talk her heart out than to hear her moan and whine about not being able to say anything? I'm convinced. Do as you will then. Faust's reply sounded almost sulking, but Don Quixote immediately began to expound upon ego to Irene and Mayors anyway. Wait a minute, explaining ego is actually a taboo? Why did Faust step in like that? V?
I would say it's because Faust is a genius and she knows everything.
Excuse me, I don't understand. What?
I'm gonna say that it's because Faust knows everything.
Yes, but I don't understand what the taboo danger was in this case. She was afraid of people stealing the information. Then what was the... It contradicts a little bit the reasoning. Why would Utis actually proclaim that, you know what, you don't have to worry, but because the taboos do not apply here, the head will not come hunt us down, if that wasn't actually the problem? Yeah, after this note, the trailer real quick. Fair enough, Labris. I will do the trailer. She was afraid of people's... yeah, I read that. It's more so an issue that such knowledge shouldn't be known in this world. I see. Since the corporations are very greedy with their grabby hands. Give me a second. Sorry for that. Okay. My food is here and I'm hungry, so I hope we can wrap this up a little quick.
What are you
Um,
having?
wanna take a guess?
No,
You can, it's actually easy.
I got a gyro.
Yes, but not actually gyros. I prefer like chicken, so I'm
Oh,
having a souvlaki actually, yes.
okay, close enough.
I
Close
don't,
enough.
no, technically it's eaten with either, gyros, or you can actually have like a skewer of chicken or pork. I just don't prefer gyros. I prefer the skewer.
Fair enough, fair
McDonald's.
enough.
Fuck no, Labris. Why would I ever? Man, I'm a Greek. I eat,
Real food.
I
real
eat
man
real
food.
food. Exactly. First of all, I'm gonna pay pretty penny for McDonald's for eating shit. And second, it's not the portion is not even that big anymore. Souvlaki actually fills you up for literally half the price of whatever the shit McDonald's is giving you. Anyway. Chicken nuggets. No, it's not chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets is a different thing, and technically speaking, you could be adventurous and put chicken nuggets in a souvlaki. You're a KFC lover then. I do like KFC, but I don't really take KFC over souvlaki. I do like KFC more than McDonald's, that's for sure. Probably company secret. Yeah, maybe. Also, going by hindsight, there is another reason, but I'll say it later. Okay. She's saying that the city's rules doesn't apply here, so she shouldn't freak out about being so uptight. Ironic. True. Very ironic. Moving on. But everyone was too busy to pay attention to her as the wet slithering noise from a distance had put everyone on edge. Can we do that later? We've got some clearing up to do. So there were more sea terrors past the door. I think any sea terrors from the sea are all converging around Skadi. Which means that our only roadblocks are sea terrors still lingering around the lighthouse. Let's go. Let's take this lighthouse back. There were more sea terrors than we expected near the lighthouse, but thanks to the Irene's lamp, the light of which paralyzed their nervous systems, paired with the rather narrow passageways, we were able to handle them without much trouble. Oh, now they moved inside the lighthouse. I think it's a good stopping point, Labris?
Yep, I'll agree as well.
Yeah, it's okay. I think one more stream will do it for us. Only 46 more minutes remain. So we did good progress. Like today we actually did just about the same as last time, but this time we were far more focused, as I said in the beginning.
Yeah, we were.
Last time we did about 28 minutes. This time we did a little bit like a little over 40 minutes. No, actually, a little bit less than 40 minutes. But we're good enough.
Yeah.
Can agree about the MCD portion. Where I live, I have this restaurant called Hot Ones and gives double the portion with the same prices as McDonald's. Yep. Meme time. Sure, U53. Sure.
I sent you an Udus video in our DMs, by the way.
Can I watch it live or should I?
Yeah, you can watch. No, you can watch it live. It's fine.
Okay, give me a sec. I need to open up Discord real quick. What do we have here? We have multiple things. All I bring to the function are weird vibes and a deep hatred towards the government. And why is she holding a fucking dove? Oh man, good one. Oh hey, it's the new Holostar reveal. Excellent. Ultra Kill edition. Awesome.
Yep.
Oh my god. V, I have to tell you, bro. Like, you have to see this.
Tell me.
Ever since I bought the subscription reinstalled Final Fantasy 14 and I started to play with the others yesterday. I have been getting Final Fantasy 14 ads once again after 2 years. I haven't received. I have not received the Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 14. You know, trailer and overall ad for 2 years up until now. I'm kind of glad actually because I did like Final Fantasy 14. I just had to stop at the time because I had to go to the army. Fun fact: you wonder why what McDonald's is so why is McDonald's so small? Because of EU laws. In America, our large our large fries is their small fries. Well, you know what? Makes sense though. In a sense, EU laws really apply only for Western Europe in most cases. Here in Greece, the small fries are small fries. Like the so-called large fries in EU, it's still small fries in Greeks. You know, in a Greek's book. I would imagine that the large fries, the American, you know, the large fries American portion is enough.
My end is now. Rush! Prepare thyself! Creature of steel. And my huntress is dead. My end is now. Rush! Prepare thyself!
I'm probably gonna get copyrighted, but okay, this one is a good one. Don Quixote really be like that.
Yeah, she do be like that.
Oh, here we go. The night before Walpurgis. Bro.
Yep.
Good work.
Exactly.
It's special that you put, you know, it's special that you put, you know, Virgilius.
I stole it from my friend and I just put my lunacy on it.
I remember when they were doing that for, you know, for Silk Song. That was before you guys had joined, but I remember this specific meeting. It was actually famous with Silk Song, actually, with, you know, the night and, you know. And come on, I cannot believe I cannot remember her name. Come on, Hornet. Fucking fuck. Okay, thank goodness, Hornet. They are actually just wide open, you know, laid on bed, and it was like the night before Silk Song. What I mean is EU countries, so UK, Poland, Greece, and the large freeze we have is equal in portion and double in price to the American Russian small freeze portion. Yeah. And there is actually a good reason for it, and I believe that, you know, that is actually for the best when it comes to, you know, the EU laws. It is something that is, well, very fucking fatty. So they do not want people to find it as like a solution to hunger. So what do they do? They jack up the price, they make the portion small, and the result is people do not waste their fucking money on this shit. And also they do not get very fucking fat, which is smart. Anyway, they really stopped pretending to not monitor us, huh? They really did. The Dawn before Walpurgis, that is also a really good one. I don't know who the character is. I do not know who the character is, but I do know that Sinclair gets that ID and I want it. Me as a pirate. Please, I beg you. Don't make me use Mega. By the way, all the times I have used fucking Mega, I have not gotten what I wanted. I do not know how to use this fucking, fucking service, and I don't think anyone can. Do you know, V?
You just click a button that says download, and you have to download it in the website before it actually downloads onto your computer. It's kind of stupid.
Exactly. And yet you complain about the prices being too large and the portions being too small in Greece. I mean, if it was look, I complain because I do know that there are still people who prefer McDonald's. My sister is one of them. And, you know, sometimes I'm forced to actually eat from that place. Forced. Because I don't want to disappoint family, not that I chose to. And as a result, I go hungry. And not only that, it's still shit. So, if it was like, if fucking McDonald's was actually a respectable chain, a respectable food chain, and it didn't deserve the title of junk food because it is junk for food, it would actually have more healthier products, or at the very least, not as processed. They process the shit out of everything, and actually, thus, they will have bigger portions for better pricing. Anyway, the trailer's in your DMs. Sure, I'll take I'll read this and I will go ahead. Hey, where's that Silk Song coming from? The night before Silk Song. I have no idea. This is how I found out about it, and this is how I know it. Nice.
Would you like something to drink? She opened the fridge. We have water, milk, juice, spiders, Dr. Pepper. Spiders? Spiders it is then.
No, that wasn't. But she was already pouring him a brimming glass of spiders.
Hey, the spiders are nice. Wait a minute. V, is it an actual animation?
Yeah, that's an animation.
Oh my, bro. You always have my back, man. Every time I have, Uti's withdrawals, you are actually saving me over here.
I think it's the same guy that actually made Udis leg massage.
Man, I love the model he works on. Like, I love the rendering he does.
I think I have the same model actually. It's the same software I use, but this guy, like, he animated it. I don't know how to animate for shit, so.
That's okay. This is perfect. The previously produced Otis birthday celebration. Bro, she's so perfect. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, Labyrinth wants me to react to this. Not to the Oreo ad. Give me a sec. There. Wait a minute. The subtitles are fixed. Okay.
And this looks like a whole ass anime.
Yep. Gacha not looking like they're actually animes or having any bad host impossible challenge.
Is that supposed to be Mayors? She looks very different.
No, this is not Mayors. This is that other chick that looks like a pirate. Come on. Fuck. Man, I suck ass at names.
Irene?
Not Irene. No, not the Inquisitor. The other chick, the blue one, the one that Ismail got the ego from.
Scatty.
Yeah, Scatty. It's a young
That's
Scatty,
not
I think.
Scatty, though.
Yeah. Nope. It's not Scatty?
No, it's Scatty. It's
Damn.
Irene, I was right.
Okay. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is the Inquisitor. Now I'm paying a little bit more attention to the details. It was way too dark. It's the Inquisitor. Okay, my mistake. You did say that it's the trailer of the Inquisitor. I'm not sure why I was confused. As much as cool as it may be, this does not represent the gameplay, not even the slightest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks like a whole ass like movie or something, like an anime, like a series.
I have no idea what I saw in the end. I don't know why the mirror is so important. And I didn't know that. And I didn't know that Irene actually has this scratch on her eye. I don't know how I did not notice it in the sprite. He really know what the trailer he wanted to choose as inspiration. That you know, that man, huh?
Yep.
Sinners might get turned into a sea monster. That's not very big deal. We got the ego corroded all the often anyways. This is from Jink, by the way. If it is uncertain that they can be cured, it will be better off to just kill them before they turn. I mean, you're sorry to bother you, but can you kill my friends? It's at least painful way, preferably. No, on second thought, guys, just finish the job yourselves. It's kind of impolite to ask them to do the dirty. A paralytic cocktail. That's unfortunate. Now, who do I have to ask to get the job done? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And what is this? This one is soundless, actually.
Utus.
Wow.
Killing the railway dragon.
Wow. Awesome. Did you send me anything, or the notifications are from nowhere? Or there could be old?
It's the old stuff.
Okay, okay. I think that's just about it for today.
Yeah.
And this is Spectre, Scatty's girlfriend, aka Big Titty Nun. Oh, I see. I see. Just like Honkai Pack 3rd, they cannot really stop by, you know, not putting Yuri in it, right? Okay then. I think that's about wraps it up.
Yep.
Thank you so much
Good
for
luck
being
on
here,
your
man.
watching guest polls, guys.
Yeah,
course.
I should probably
Thank you
do
so
a
much for having
Walpurgis. I should probably do like a Walpurgis stream soon enough. Or perhaps the Walpurgis stream will be also the stream where we finish off the Arknights collab.
Yeah.
When is it? It's you know, after tomorrow basically, once it updates, right?
Yeah, tomorrow basically.
I should probably go ahead and actually do one of the mirror dungeons real quick on my own in order to, you know, get the rest of the tickets. Thank goodness the tickets are not expensive to obtain.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Just one run it should be enough, hopefully. Like, I really do not want to do 2 runs. It takes about half an hour for me to do a run. So, yeah.
Use your nurse father IDs that you have.
That's probably what I'm gonna do in order to blaze through everything. I have not actually done any runs on mirror dungeons ever since I actually got the nurse father IDs. I, you know, focused on everything else and I kind of left Limbus on the back burner. I could have farmed far more if I actually had the time for it. It is what it is.
It happens. It's all good.
Walpurgis night streaming for 7 hours, surely. No, unfortunately, no. You see, there is this small problem. Like, I do have another day off tomorrow, but tomorrow I have planned to have like the community night, game night stream, where I'm gonna be playing with everyone else, like Final Fantasy XIV for the first time. And I do want to actually start having like Final Fantasy XIV streams here and there, if possible. After that, I'm gonna have to lock into Honkai Star Rail, because Honkai Star Rail is getting all the, you know, the trailers right before the update, as well as not having completed the events or the side content, and I really need to farm there. I'm afraid... Oh, not to mention that, you know, the day after tomorrow and so on, it's gonna be me only on the evening shifts for the time being. The evening guy is actually getting a couple of days off, and I'm gonna have to, you know, fill up his space for the time being until he returns. So the streams are gonna be fairly late. It's gonna be midnight streams for the following days. So it's not gonna be an ideal stream to actually start streaming at midnight Limbus, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So I'm gonna focus on doing Honkai Star Rail farming, and once the update for Honkai Star Rail starts, I'm probably gonna have to lock in to that, complete the story there, and then we can go back to Limbus. Meaning that for the following week, we kinda have the schedule cut out, unfortunately. It's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna take a little while for us to come back to Limbus, but I promise you, I'll come back as soon as I can. I don't wanna, make the experience difficult for you, V, as well, because I know you're having like your first your first run of the lore with me. So if I take extremely too long, we might actually start forgetting details and such.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Anyway,
Seriously.
yeah. Well, I'll try my best, okay?
Yeah.
V, thank you so
believe
much.
me.
Thank you so much for being here, man.
Of course. Thank you
Okay.
for having me.
Have a good day, or maybe good night, and have a good rest.
Thank
And-
you as well.
I'll let you know next time for you to, join us, okay?
All right.
Bye-bye. Later.
Bye-bye. See you.
And thank you everyone as well. Zeke, U53, Labris, thank you guys so much. Thank you truly. Jinx, thank you so much as well. Hunter, thank you so much for dropping by. Thesis, thank you as well. Thank you all. I truly appreciate every single one of you. I really need to go get some food. I am extremely hungry, and I also need to get through the mirror dungeon first, and after that, it's gonna be sleep. Okay? So, thank you all truly. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Later. See ya. Stay safe. Bye-bye.